Boom! What's up, people? We are live. What's going on? It's been a little while.
Been a long day.
Patty, Way.
Got some people here. Yep, Jenny Lynn,
Kreger.
Captain's Cave, Patty's Petite Tanks.
Jenny Lynn.
Why are we always yelling? Chattanooga Ed. What's going on? Here we are again to play some Dungeons and Dragons. If I remember correctly, the party last week had handily defeated, well, I wouldn't say handily, but you defeated a bunch of orcs and an ogre.
Shrek.
It's okay to say it. You'd be lying. But...
You were victorious.
I missed out on a lot, didn't I?
Yeah, there's quite a bit you missed out on. I don't see Xanadu at his desk, so he's usually the recap guy.
Yeah, we can't get a recap.
Unless his chair, he may have fallen out of his chair and he can't get up.
Yell if you've fallen and you can't get up.
Not that any of us could help you, but
I had no idea how tall he was till now.
I did not. Oh yeah, I'm like 6'3".
That's me. That's me. Wait a second.
I had to go get my ice pack.
There.
Sucks getting old, dude.
God, I tell you. I was talking about that with a friend of mine the other day. Holy shit. So recap. Is that where we're at?
Yes.
Sir.
If you wouldn't mind.
We started at the crumbled tower and the tent with the red robed mage and the undead.
That was called the Old Owl Well, by the way.
Old Owl Well, yes.
Old Owl Well.
For some reason, we decided to not attack the undead and the wizard, but went on a mission for him to go stop the orcs at Wyvern Tor. And we got there and we killed some orcs and an ogre, and we got some treasure, and then we ended up kind of in the cave where the orcs were. That's where my notes ended. 750 copper pieces, 180 silver pieces, 40 gold pieces,
and some loot.
3 vials of perfume.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
perfume.
Yeah, this is I mean, this is where you guys defeated the orcs. Yeah, and I think on that, like, you were at the Old Owl Well, you met with the necromancer. You were about to be overwhelmed by some undead, and the necromancer stepped out and parlayed with you. You agreed to go kill some orcs, and he would give you some info, I believe. So that's why you came here, to kill the orcs. Plus, there was a secondary bounty to come here and kill orcs, so it was 2 reasons to come here and kill some orcs.
Yep.
Now, what was decided to do with my guy while I was out?
You were drunk underneath. You were on a serious bender. Under the cart.
Probably a good thing that the half orc wasn't there killing the other orcs.
Yep.
Although orcs aren't that discerning, right?
I wouldn't say they're really that loyal, are they?
Yeah, yeah.
He killed humans.
That's right.
So I can't remember, were people hurt I don't think I got hurt.
I think you guys had
got-
a long rest, so everybody was
Yeah.
healed.
Okay.
Yeah, we took a long
I had-
rest.
I was down to 10 hit points.
Rico
there
took
was,
a really
it was a
long
rough
rest.
battle.
He already did. But don't worry, Rico. We kept you warm by taking a dump on you.
Rico should have like double extra points.
Damn.
I cuddled your unconscious body every night.
That's kind of gross. After we just pooped on it.
Yeah.
And
No.
I,
Joke's on
since
you.
Skipper's not here, can I control his lizard?
Oh, I don't know.
Can I play with
Look.
Skipper's lizard since he's not here?
You
Don't
might go
play
to
with
jail for
Skipper's
that.
lizard.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
unless you have written consent that you can play with his lizard.
Ah,
Damn it.
I always forget the good stuff.
All right, so what's the plan? Going back to Wyvern Tour? Whoops.
No, I say we go back to
Or that's what you are at. You're at
Post
Wyvern.
Owl Lock Hill Post.
The
The
old,
old
we're gonna
Owl.
I thought we were gonna go to the
Well.
castle. We don't know where it is.
Well, we got to get that from the wizard when we tell him that we killed all of his problems.
yeah, unless we have to go find the druid.
Hopefully the wizard knows.
Hopefully the wizard knows. Yeah, so let's head back to the wizard crumbled tower, the old owl well.
The army of fucking undead.
Yeah, which again I can't believe we just gave them a pass. But
That's
Well,
all
there
on
was
you
like
guys.
75 of them.
I don't think there was quite that many, but
Wasn't there like 12, 13, 14 of them? Plus the wizard?
there was a handful.
yeah, they're a good 12, 10 or 12.
were-
And we were missing
There were-
2 tanks?
12 zombies.
Do you have Turn on Dead yet?
I do.
Ed?
Mm. But anyway, you guys, here, let's move to the scene. Let's scene it.
There's still a wizard controlling them.
Yeah.
Ah!
Now, this big C-looking shape there in the top left is the old tower that has collapsed. That's where the zombies came spilling out of, and in front of that is the little tent-looking thing. That's where the wizard, the mage, came out of.
Yep.
And currently, there's a bunch of zombies milling around and the mage hanging out.
Well, you couldn't find a decrepit ruined tower map on the
Yeah, you
internet.
know. I had to do it on the fly last week because
Oh, okay.
the skipper's not here, so he's underneath the cart, so we can get him out of here. It's got Ed, Xanadu. We need
Me.
we need Pakwa.
Wow.
And you're already there. You're 2, 4, 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Oh, you're there.
Sweet. Okay, well, I think did we
I don't recall his name. Do you?
I don't think he ever gave you his name.
Mhm.
He's just a red wizard. Necromancer.
Let me double check. He might have told you his name.
I don't think he did.
All right. Well, his name, I can tell you. I mean, he would have whatever. Well, let's see. What are you doing?
He asked for some sort of proof, right? So did we bring heads of the orcs or of the?
Yeah,
Get
you
ears.
brought
Took years.
I thought. Yeah, I
ears,
thought we did.
one head, and a
Right?
bunch of ears.
Yeah.
So I'll march up in front of him and greetings again, Reverend wizard. uh, the orcs that you complained about have been dealt with. They're all dead, along with one ogre.
Is he even out?
Well,
Is he
yeah,
still-
he's out. He's milling around. He's like, "Well, that's good news. Do you have proof of this?" Hang on, I got a cat. But yes, that's what he says.
Yeah, I show him some ears and whatever.
He's like, "Well, that's very impressive." It's good
There
news.
were, if I recall, there were 8 orcs and 1 ogre.
Well, right on.
Now,
That makes life easier around here.
now, perhaps you can tell us what you're doing here in the tower, why you have undead that are chasing off other prospectors.
I will honor our agreement. He will. First of all, he tells you his name is Hamun Kost.
Tomlin.
Amun Kas.
Hamun Kost. HAMUNKOST. He tells you that, since you are people of your word, he will keep his. And he tells you that the reason he's here is because he knows that long ago there was a powerful empire. I don't know if he knows the name of the empire, or I don't even know if I know the name of the empire, but it was long ago. The name is pretty irrelevant, but anyway, he knows that they were very powerful wizards in that empire, and he believes that some of them built this tower with powerful magic, and he can sense the magic here, and he's really here to determine who built this tower and how. But he has a feeling as soon as he knows who, he will know how. And other than that, the reason he has undead is because he has the skill to command those that have died. And it's pretty good effective deterrent against any unsavory people or folks. And I really don't need people prospecting around here, and if I can just scare them away, it makes life easier.
Have you heard anything about an ancient castle named... What was it named, guys?
Cragmore Castle.
Fragmore Castle? We're in search of that.
Right?
Well, he doesn't know. He says he does know that there was an ancient banshee in the area named Agatha, not too far away, and she probably would know a lot of things. If you
I think
can
we
get her,
talked
if
about-
you can get her to, if you can get her to talk to you. But I
Yeah.
believe the
I
last
remember-
time that you were here, we discussed this, and you already talked to her, and she only ever answers one question. So
Yeah, we already.
I don't remember what that was.
you tried to find out the name of a spell book from.
Oh, we
Sister-
blew it.
Well, you got what you were sent there to get.
Yeah.
The name of.
Yeah, we didn't blow it. We just didn't get a good lead. But
Well, you could have gotten other info from her too, but
we could have.
you would have burned that
Maybe
one.
we could see if she would like the perfumes.
Ed, that's brilliant.
Mm.
And we're not far away from there.
And she's a pretty girl, so she might like perfume.
What was it, like a day's journey?
That's not your remembrance of what she looked like, but
Yeah. And
I'm
she's
pretty sure she just looked like a creepy, scary freaking banshee.
I think the description was she might have been beautiful once, but a hateful expression twists her features now.
Yeah.
You know, we all have different taste.
I've seen it a million times.
Joke's on you.
I'm into that shit.
So that's what Koss tells you why he's in the area and what the deal is with the undead.
Is there anything else we want to ask him?
He doesn't know where Cragmore Castle is. Or Cragmaw Castle, for that matter.
How about the spell book? Does he know anything about that?
He has no idea what spellbook you're even talking about. Who?
Okay.
Would you need any help with this job here?
Other than determining what the info is, and I've been trying to use magics or just excavations around the ruins here to see if I could find anything, but my
Could I
magics have
use?
turned up nothing.
Would detect magic tell me anything about the ruins?
It ain't gonna
Probably
tell you
not.
anything that my detect magic ain't gonna tell me about the ruins, and I've done enough. What he needs to know is who built the ruins, and
I want to kill him.
Do you have anything that you would trade with a banshee to get that information with?
Kill him.
he says he's tried to talk to the banshee, but she won't talk to him. Which is one of the reasons why I thought you might be able to talk to her.
Yeah.
Oh well. I said we just head out and talked.
I-
I say we just head out.
I don't know why we're not gonna kill him.
What's going on, Mike's Aquatics and Things? What's
I
up,
don't
Dennis
know.
Christensen?
I mean, Ed, especially, I would think you would want to get rid of the undead.
Eduardo.
Oh, and Skipper's not here, but I think his enemy is undead, isn't it? His chosen enemy. Yeah,
So-
I
We could go check out the banshee again.
What if she tries to kill us?
Well, we
Yeah,
never
then we'd all
humans
roll
if she like
initiative.
that.
yeah, we can't take on the
She'll probably
banshee.
destroy us though, because she's a lot powerfuler.
The banshee will destroy us.
You have no idea how. Whoa. I looked
Yeah.
at the stats of that banshee once, and man, you do not want to mess with it.
It's not really that evil to control undead as long as you're using them.
Yeah, it's all in the act of how you're using them.
Yeah. And they're just defending him.
It's
Yeah.
pure fucking evil.
I'll have a spell that can do that in like 2 levels.
And you can't
Hey,
use it if you're
clerks
good.
can now do it. No, I don't. I think all clerks can use it now.
Good.
'Cause there's a lot of people arguing about it.
He's the guy with the dead guys.
I'm sort of out of the loop a little bit, so I'm just gonna follow whatever lead you guys. I don't have an opinion right now, or whatever we decide to do until I get caught up on everything.
I don't know. I don't know if we can handle a red wizard and 12 zombies.
All right. Well, I know it's been a little while, so I'm going to give you a little refresher here. Now, remember, you had the leads that you had were the go to Conanbury and talk to the Banshee. Go find out what the hell was happening at the old Owl Well, which you did. Same thing that you did with the Banshee. The other lead was to go to Wyvern Tor and defeat the Orcs, which you did. And the last one was to go to the ruins of Thunder Tree and
Let's
either
head to
find
Thunder
the
Tree.
druid that probably knows what her sister Gariel told you, that the druid probably knows where Cragmaw Castle is, and he's most likely at Thunder Tree. And then you also had another thing that said a reward for saving that one chick in the underneath of the manor. She told you where some treasure was hidden in Thunder Tree.
And a treasure might be nice for the banshee too.
I say we go to Thunder Tree.
Yeah, I said
Those
we
are
do
your options.
Thunder Tree. We haven't been hired to kill this wizard. When he becomes a nuisance, somebody will pay us to do it.
He may never become a nuisance.
Why do something
and-
for free
and
when we can get paid to do it?
Dust. He's not necessarily evil.
I believe you were paid to actually
new
find out
rule.
what was happening at the old Elwell too. Or
Yeah,
we're going to be paid.
we were being paid to find out what was going on, and now we know what's going on.
Right.
And then maybe there'll be some big monies at the end.
Yeah, you could also go back to Fandolin to report what you've already discovered. That's the option too, because you were. What was it? The old adventurer Darren Eldermath. He asked you to come out here to check out the old Owl Well because he heard the reports of people being chased away by undead.
Well, I say we
Sister-
go to Thunder Tree, find this damn druid and figure out what he knows about the damn castle, and then we go back to Phandalin and get our bounty for all the damn orcs that we just killed, and tell that guy what's going on, and then we take it from there.
I agree.
That's
I'm
a
cool with
solid
that.
one.
Well,
I'm
let's
cool with that.
move to the area map. And let me zoom this out so everybody at home can see.
Thunder Tree.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are currently
Where's
In
we
the-
is?
in the right half of the map, midway down at Wyvern Tor. Well, actually, now you're at the Old Owl Well. You can see that. I don't know if you saw where I was pinging.
Yeah, right here. Bing.
Yep. And Thunder Tree is up here by the river that goes to Neverwinter. And it's quite a journey from where you're at to get to there, and there's probably more than one way to go.
Why is it called Neverwinter? You think they have a winter?
I don't
I
know.
think it's like Florida.
Maybe the coastal waters keep it warm,
It's named after Lord Neverwinter.
right?
Yeah.
It is.
That guy probably has a spell to keep it from ever getting cold. Should I roll my dice to see if I knew that?
Sure. I don't even know if I knew that. So
So we moving along.
Yes, we are on the road again.
where are you going? You taking the road to Thunder Tree?
Should we take the road, or are we cutting through the fucking woods?
Well, it looks like it's a road through the woods, or is that no? It's a river.
That's
Okay.
a river.
The easiest way to get back to
On
the
the
road
river.
is to go here. So it's going to take you about half a day. Since it took you it's going to take you probably most of the day to get down to the road, considering that you've left from where you were to come to the Old Owl Well,
Yep.
which probably took about half a day to get there.
Yep.
So you can get to the road probably somewhere near Conanberry before you got to make, let's say here, make camp for the night.
All right.
Now,
Pushed on over to where the Banshee was and see if she'd let us camp out next to her.
you would be pushing through the night. Let's put it that way.
Oh,
Like,
all right, never
deep
mind.
into the night.
we are
And
camping out.
for hateful women.
I just really like this Banshee.
I need my bard to play some music for me.
Is that the plan? You guys are going to the Banshees?
No.
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 Oh, okay.
Only
No, I
Ed wants to go.
So Ed's going to the Banshees. The rest of you moving on?
Ed's going to the Banshees. We're all hanging out here and setting up camp.
Okay.
I think Ed's got a date with the Banshee.
Yeah.
He likes how she wails.
He wants to bring her perfume. He's like, I like your resting bitch face, even though it's transparent.
I think the smell will go far with her. It'll at least help me.
Excuse me.
Yeah. So
All right,
pull
so
pull
I'm
up
just
the
going to
loop.
point out that it's probably a good 5 days solid journey from where you're at right now to Neverwinter, if that's the way you're headed.
Via the road.
Wait,
Via the road. And
I
then
don't think we
Thunder
wanna go
Tree is probably another day upriver, or a day and a half upriver. I mean, there's ways that
What-
you don't have to go to Neverwinter. I'm just saying that's like the road.
what if
Like,
we go up here and try to catch a canoe and raft down the river? Because the river will take us that way.
That is a possibility. Although you don't currently have any canoes, so, and you don't know of any towns or outposts.
I have a axe of canoe building +1.
Or
You
we
need to
could
make a
just
successful check and all that. Yeah, add your plus to it.
or we could just trek through the forest.
We have a wagon.
You do have a
Oh.
wagon,
That's right.
but it wouldn't be that hard. I mean, a lot like you could cut. Let's say if you took the road most of the way. I'm not saying what to do here. I'm just telling you, give you ideas. You could take the
We
road.
could we could take it
You could
down
even
to
stop
here.
off in Fandolin if you wanted down here.
You could take the road to like right here and then cut over through along the tree line and up.
Yeah, exactly. That's what. Or you could take the road to here and then cut through the plains and hills, whatever the rolling hillside.
I mean, if we're passing by Fandolin, we might as well stop in and share what information we got and get paid and update and
Yeah, the orcs and the banshee and the wizard
And the banshee.
Yeah, I think so.
and the banshee.
The sister, what her name was, the one that's saying.
So
to
let's
go
just
ask
head
the
back
banshee.
to. Let's just push to Fandolin.
Okay.
And then we'll ride out to Thunder Tree after.
How hard is it on us to push through the night one night?
It would not be difficult at all. What would it be is obviously nobody would get the benefits of a long rest, but you've already pretty much rested.
Yeah.
The other thing is, well, it's not really harsh conditions. I think it can lead to exhaustion if you do it too long. And exhaustion is one of those things that give you like one level of exhaustion. Let me see. Hang on. Before I get
I'm
too
just
into that.
thinking, what if we push and just do half night rests and we just get our butts down there? Because we have a wagon. People can sleep in the back of the wagon as we go. It's an empty wagon.
Okay. Some special abilities and environmental hazards, such as starvation or long-term effects of like not sleeping, blah blah blah. Temperature changes, freezing, scorching. It's measured in 6 levels. You have 6 levels of exhaustion. I don't think you'd start suffering until you've gone like 2 days without sleep normally or something like that. First level is your disadvantage on ability checks. Second level is your speed is half. Third level, you have disadvantage on all attack rolls and saving throws, and everything that I've already previously mentioned. Fourth level, your hit point maximum is halved along with the disadvantage, all that other stuff. Level 5, your speed is reduced to 0, and level 6 is death.
All right.
Oh, nice.
Well, let's just don't stay up. I guess we'll just rest.
No, you can absolutely move through the night if you want, but you can move 5 squares throughout the day, so I would say you could probably move another 2 throughout the night, considering it's dark and hazardous, if you were pushing through.
Have to see if that would help us get there quicker.
Yeah, I don't know.
It would shave half a day off of our journey.
I think this.
We're 11 days or 11 squares away.
Right, so you could probably
Well,
sleep
let's just
tonight,
rest.
sleep tomorrow night, and then push through the third night to make it to Fandolin.
Yeah.
Does that
Yeah.
make sense?
Sure.
Okay.
And then we could sleep in a nice bed.
Yep, and then you can sleep in the inn.
I like it.
Okay, let's
And you-
push.
All right. Well, this I believe you were going to sleep through the night. This night is what.
Yes.
All right. I'm setting up watch.
Yes.
Standard watch
No
procedure.
watch.
No watch.
Yeah, I'll
I
cast.
like that.
I'm gonna cast the spell on the 3 watch people. That'll get the 5 extra hit points. Whoever they are.
I can take first watch.
Okay.
I don't have dark vision, so I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay.
I'll
So
take
those
second.
5 temporary hit points, mark that on your character, and those don't go away until you use them.
I thought they only lasted 8 hours.
I don't remember what spell he's using, but I'm pretty
using-
sure
I think
temporary
it's
hit
called
points.
aid.
Kenny.
Aid.
Shh. He said they last.
Oh
I
no,
feel like
you're right. They last until we use them.
They triple on the third day. What? They were extra 6?
Or they
Extra
stick.
5.
Extra 5.
I'm pretty sure they do stick on like the temporary hit points. I think you might be thinking about like the one where you roll the extra thing on attack rolls and hit and saving throws. That only lasts a certain amount of time.
That's bless. But
yeah,
you guys have to be within 30 feet of me when I cast the spell.
Yeah, which I'm sure you can be when you're setting up camp.
So
you're talking about aid here, right? That's what you just cast?
Yeah.
Yes.
Current hit points. Oh yeah, for the duration. Duration is 8 hours. Okay, so yeah, basically lasts through the night. So yeah, Kenny screwed you by that knowledge.
Hey, I'm doing what I can for the team.
That's all right. I'll give you a point of inspiration for that.
I appreciate it.
Okay. So let's see what happens during the night, shall we? Let's make a roll.
Who's it gonna be? Rico, you have dark vision, right?
Yes, I'll take the second.
So it'll be Xanadu, Rico, and Ed. In that order.
All right. So what was the order again?
Xanadu, Rico, Ed.
Xanadu, Rico, Ed. All right, hang on.
Man, I've been
Xanadu's
muted
gonna
this whole
sing
time.
us all a song before we go to sleep.
You have been muted this whole time.
I can do the third watch. I have night vision, or dark, whatever. So
Okay, then you get 5 points, not me.
Okay. So Xanadu, Rico, and Whip. River.
It's River.
River.
Hodge River.
Where's my list of horrible shit that it can happen to you in the middle of the night? Damn it.
As long as they
Oh,
don't
here it is. There it is.
attacked by them goddamn mosquito things again.
Here we go. All right, Xanadu. During your watch, it gets kind of dark, gets a little misty out, but pretty much passes uneventfully.
But Xanadu didn't sing us the song before bed.
Oh,
he
you
was
did.
singing the whole time, man. He wouldn't shut up. It was hard to get
Yeah.
to sleep.
Yeah. I'm always singing, baby. Lullaby.
A lullaby for you.
I'm gonna formally request that you actually sing as part of the game.
Yeah, no,
Lullaby.
not happening.
It's
When
a
when
bard-
we when
it's a
we all
bard's
start
job.
using accents and dialogue, then maybe I'll think about it.
I'll speak in
Especially
accents.
perhaps, but as a general rule, no.
I'll use my my voice changer thing to play the DM. I'll be like the wise old wizard sound.
Mhm.
Okay. Rico. You're taking the second watch, correct?
Yes.
All right. Well, it's pretty dark out. Do you have dark vision?
Yes.
You're an orc? Okay. Well, half orc. Let me see if I have this. Bum, bum, bum.
I think Rico's got a hangover.
From all that weeks of
These
drinking.
ears look similar to Rico's ears.
What?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't have my ears on.
The necklace of orc ears that Ed has.
Oh yeah.
Ah,
One of those was my cousin.
all right, Rico.
Well, she screamed while I stabbed her in the stomach.
While you're sitting there in the middle of the night, trying to keep an eye out on things, give me a perception check.
Mm-mm.
Dum dum dum.
That is.
Come over.
Ooh, yeah, there it is. 17.
Oh, it rolled twice. But yeah,
job.
17 was
I'll
the.
take the first one,
I don't know
or I
why
could
it
take
rolled
the worst
twice.
one, whichever one you want.
I don't know why it rolled twice.
Yeah, happens.
I just
All
want to say
right,
I'm
well-
up to take a pee, so I'm not sleeping when anything happens.
Start seeing up in the trees, bushes somewhere, up in like the tree line there. Start seeing a lot of bushes moving, like real like something's moving through there. Looks almost big. And all of a sudden out comes busting. I think I shared that.
Hey, you
in
guys,
D&D
wake up!
Beyond. That come through? Hang on. There we go.
I was
Oh,
I'm gonna ululate to wake up the rest of the
Well, as soon as he comes out of the bushes, he sees you and charges. So everybody
Who
roll
sees what?
initiative. Well, hang on. Don't roll it
I don't
yet.
see nothing.
Make sure you target yourself when you
I don't
do
even.
roll it.
I don't see nothing. I just see the world map.
Oh yeah, hang on. There's no map really right now, but you can. Did the initiative pop up? Yeah, the turn order thing popped up. That's all
Turn
you need
order
to see.
popped up.
What more do you need to see, dude?
Well, something popped out at us, didn't
Oh,
it?
it's there. You just got to scroll down.
Well, I put it in the chat, right?
it's there now.
There's a picture of what's there. There's no actual creature. I just moved the map. But let me get a marker.
A fucking ogre.
I don't know. Is it?
It's
Looks
an
very
ogre.
familiar.
Oh yeah,
Very
baby.
similar to the thing you just fought. Let's
That's
see, he comes
an
bouncing
ogre
out
for
up
sure.
here.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun.
Dun, dun, dun,
No,
dun.
wrong song.
chips.
It's the A-Team song or nothing, man.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Dun,
18,
dun,
got him.
dun.
Okay, did I roll that initiative?
Love it when
Dun,
it's blank.
dun,
I
dun.
did. We got everyone?
Yup.
All right, let's sort this by, whoops, descending. All right, well, we're going to skip everybody that's asleep currently. So, no
I got
Xanadu,
up to take a pee.
no Drogo. Ogre comes barreling out of the woods and comes running up. Roar!
Well, he's yelling, so I just woke up.
Yeah, you're waking up, but you're not going to act this round. That's kind of what I'm saying. Let's see. He's going to take a swing at.
Wouldn't Rico have the initiative since he saw him coming from 100 miles away?
Well, the guy was coming for Rico, and then Rico realized he was there. It's basically what happened.
Oh.
So everybody's in initiative, and the ogre was quicker than Rico was.
The guy was coming for Rico, and Rico realized he was there. I don't like that phrasing at all.
Right.
Whoa, wow.
That guy looks big, Rico.
Sounds messy.
He is big.
He is big. He's got like fucking 50 something hit points.
Oh, Jesus. Armor class 21. It's probably a hit.
That is a hit.
We have to roll a 21 to hit this guy?
Oh, that's
No,
what he just
no,
rolled to
he
hit
just-
Rico.
That's what he rolled.
If I remember correctly, the ogre.
Rico, try to bob and weave.
13.
Weave, dude, weave. Hang on, where's the damage?
Serpentine. Serpentine.
Oh, I hate this. So much easier to roll it over here. Just gonna roll this. Whoops. He already rolled the hit, so ignore whatever that says if you even see it. But 13 damage as he smashes you with his club. And you're not raging at the moment, so.
Ouch.
But you did have an extra 5 from Ed, so you can take that off the top.
So -6, is that what you said?
Minus, well, you take 5 off of the 13, so whatever.
Oh, 13. Yeah, do the math because my brain's not working.
7?
7.
Thank you.
It'd actually be 8, wouldn't it? Yeah, 8. It would be 8 damage.
Yeah, it would be.
Okay. 8 damage, and then it's not my turn.
Well, yep. River's still sleeping, and yep, you're up.
So I am gonna rage,
Good idea. Solid
And-
plan, man.
and then I'm going to attack with my long swords, dual long swords.
Don't forget, you've got a +1 sword.
Yep,
That's right, you do.
that's the first one.
Now, do you use 2 different weapons, or you use the same weapon twice?
It's 2 different weapons because only one's a +1.
Okay. So
That's
you're
the
not using a
+1,
shield or
which
anything.
it builds in, right? So
Yeah. I was just wondering because you could. I didn't know because theoretically. Well, I guess you can't use the same weapon twice.
well,
Until you
no,
have-
because I only have one
Yeah.
+1, so I'd have to use the other longsword. It's
Well,
not-
you could just like swing. You know what I mean? But I don't think that. Yeah, it would have to be the other way around for this to work.
So
I think at
was
higher
that a-
level
I
fighters
wrote-
can do it.
Was that a hit?
Armor class 15 is a hit.
Oh, we've got blood.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, their armor class is like 12 or 13.
That might
Alright.
be enough to persuade it from fighting us.
Okay, that was the first hit. Here's the second.
It knows that we're not just a bunch of halflings.
There we go.
22.
That's
Woo.
it.
Nice.
That's a damn good hit.
For another 9. All right, drawing some blood. All right, that would be the end of the round. Next round, whoops, Xanadu. I accidentally skipped you, but you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna.
You wake up. Now we could be real harsh about how we play this. Whereas
Yeah.
you can't sleep in your armor, so you have to take her around and put your armor. But I'm not gonna be that rough. So you can wake up, and you can act.
So I'm gonna.
What a 2. I don't think you trust.
I'll move up on the side.
Fishimon.
Oh no. I'm gonna
Well,
What
cast
has Fishimon been? I haven't seen him.
Whispers at a level 2.
What are you casting? I'm sorry, I missed it.
Dissonant Whispers.
Okay.
He's
He's got to roll a save, right? DC 14 Wisdom save. I see.
Wisdom 14. God,
So
that's a
let's
shitty
roll
roll.
his wisdom. Dude, this is the wisest MF and ogre I've ever seen. So, does he take half on it or none?
On a failed save, on a successful save, takes half as much damage. Yeah.
Okay. Well, he takes 4.
Not super impressive. Sorry, guys.
He doesn't like your whispers, but he lets out a big fart. Whispered this. All right, Drogo. Are you doing anything else? I'm sorry.
I'm actually move just a little bit under cover over here.
Move wherever you want to. All right, as long as you move. Cool. All right, Drogo. Do it.
Firebolt.
Firebolt. Firebolt.
Oh, that was a miss. It was a 9.
That goes whizzing over his head into the woods.
Well, you're as good with those as Skipper is with his longsword.
Well, I just fucking woke up. What do you expect?
Big giant ogre the size of a barn, and you can't hit it.
I had eye boogers.
Yeah. Still get your thumb in your mouth.
Ah.
That wasn't a thumb.
No. Do anything else?
No.
All right. Well, ogre's up, and he's swinging at Rico. He's still there, still pissed.
Poor Rico.
Takes a swing.
Poor Rico.
Ooh. He hits for 9 points of damage, bludgeoning. But you're raging, so you take half.
Yeah. So
Nice.
what,
4.
4?
You round down. Yep.
Round down.
Round down to help the player.
I'm still fine. I'm not even that hurt, really. It's a total of 10, so I got 34.
What?
Wow.
Well, he just grazes you with the side of his big club as it was coming down. Shaves your
That-
cheek a little bit.
Who's up next?
Hang on. on? What's the turnover
Who's
say?
on first?
Grabbing a drink.
Oh, River's up next, right?
River.
Was that
Think so.
that like a Rivers up next?
Was that like a what?
Rivers up.
Well, you did a good job on those. Last time I played, like a month ago, you did good.
All right,
You're
so
up, River.
these are 5 feet, right?
Correct.
So I'm gonna run up here to Rico's right.
Rico's right.
Rico's
He's
right.
always right.
He's always right.
When do you ever do that?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
I'm assuming you're
Right,
attacking.
right.
And I am going to attack with both short swords. First,
Roll your first attack.
took it like 20 minutes.
That's a miss.
That is a total miss. Fucking bitch.
Roll your second attack.
This is a girl?
Hey, that's
River
better.
is. Oh, that's a crit. Looks like you're doing 13 points of damage because you were within 5 feet of Rico.
Nice.
And that would
Nice
give you your
job,
sneak attack
dude.
damage.
Fuck yeah.
All right, well, this he lets out a howl, and he looks furious. Pakwa, you're up.
Same thing. Back at it. +1. Nice.
That's it. 23. Solid connect.
Woo!
And that's 12. He's doing one-handed damage. Yep. Woo.
Second. Oh, just with the last one.
Armor class 11.
Yep.
Armor class 11 is a hit.
Oh,
Oh.
Nice.
So his armor class is 11 then, because I knew it was fucking low.
Yeah, it's not hard to hit these guys. Which is probably why they have so many hit points.
10 foot around.
Another 10
Well-
points? No, that's... Yeah, 10 points total.
oh, so
8,
it was,
8 plus 2.
okay, good.
Well, he is definitely wounded. Bleeding heavily, but he's still kicking. Brings us to Ed.
Come on, Eddie.
Come on, Ed.
Okay. So now, if I close in on him, is that my action?
You can move. You can do an action. You can do a bonus action. And then anytime
that's-
during the round, you can have a reaction.
I just wanted to know if I could do a bonus action.
Yep. You can move,
Okay,
you can
so-
do an action, and you can do all three of those things. You can move,
I'm
do
gonna
an
s-
action, and do a bonus action.
I'm going to
And
get
do
within
a
swinging
reaction.
range,
Once per round.
and I'm going to swing at him.
Swing, bada, bada.
Bring that mighty hammer down.
And it was 21.
That is a solid hit. For 10 points of damage is what I'm seeing there.
Yep.
And that is enough to bring the giant ogre to his knees.
Wait, I'm taking his teeth to add to my necklace.
There you go.
We should take his ears too and bring them back to
I was going
Fandom.
to say, I'm going to take his head and put it in with the other one.
There you go. Carrying
Yeah.
around rotting body parts all over the place.
Hey,
We're
we'll get,
almost there.
maybe
Right.
we get a bonus for the fucking ogres, because there's a bounty for the orcs, not the ogres. Ogres should be double.
Well, after the battle, you lick your wounds, and the rest of the night will pretty much pass as uneventfully.
Woohoo!
Now,
You wake up in the morning.
Giant
is
mosquito.
that a full rest so my rage comes back, or is that
Yeah, you get the bonus effects of a full.
okay?
You know, after everybody rests too much, you basically got your I guess whatever. I'm not
Join
gonna be
Rico.
that.
Wait,
Theoretically, your rest would have happened before this combat happened, but I'm not gonna be that much of a.
But then he
stickler over
also
this.
got a rest after when.
Well, his watch was after his long rest. Let's put it that way. That's how the way the game breaks it. But I'm not gonna basically everybody's got a full rest right now, so we're not gonna get technical on shit. So
And the temporary's gone, right?
yes, the temporary hit points are gone after the 8 hours have passed, which definitely has. You guys break camp. You know.
Was there anything on the ogre other than body
That's a good
parts?
question. Where's the
Leather armor,
You had hide armor,
a great, what is it? The
great club.
great club, yeah.
You had a couple javelins on his back. Nothing, ogre quality. Nothing is great quality here, by the way. Ogres are not known for
Always-
their. Let's see.
No
do they
coin,
have-
though.
Nice to look, just in case he picks something up.
Yeah, hang on. I'm looking at this. Boom, 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 boom. Doesn't give me a generic treasure table on these guys.
100 gold. That's amazing.
What?
He maybe
dropped
killed
100
somebody that had a
gold.
gold ring or something. He stuck it on his finger or in his ear.
All right.
I don't know.
Here you
I'm
go.
just saying.
You find a rough patch of animal fur fastened like a cloak. Looks like it was from a squealing, mud-splattered pig. You also find a moldy wheel of cheese.
All right.
Cheese is mine, motherfuckers.
All yours. You can have the cloak too. It might look nice with your ensemble.
Ogre quality cheese. Who goes first?
I'll pass.
Could be good, man.
It might be blue cheese, just old fashioned.
Yeah, the good kind. All right. Well, I'm guessing you're hitting the road here. 1, 2,
On the road again.
3, 4. You can move about 5 squares before the evening sets.
Get on the road again.
Eduardo's here.
Uh-oh.
And Griff.
Eduardo!
What's going on?
Eduardo.
It's the big toe striking again. That's what Patty said. All right. I guess we can stop the turn order here. We don't need.
Did we push through or did we stop?
I believe you're stopping for this night because there's no way you're going to make it anywhere, even if you push through tonight.
Okay.
I thought that was the plan. I could be wrong. I mean, you can do whatever you want.
No, I think that was the plan. I just didn't know how many times we were going to have to stop.
We're gonna sleep twice and then push through the third night.
Because
Yeah,
how far
this
away
is-
are we right now? We're at 5 right now, right? From the first.
Yep, it's getting close to evening right now. You need to think about setting up camp, basically.
And this is the
I'm
second.
just gonna let.
as far as we've made it.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you made it to right about here, where the token is, and you still have 1, 2, 3. It looks like about a day and a half journey. Probably a good. You could probably 1, 2, 3,
A day
4,
and
5. Yeah.
4 hours.
Yeah, you gotta kind of push in to make it to Fandolin by the second day or the third day of travel. This is your.
Hey,
You've already
Jason.
traveled a full day. You've already traveled the second day.
And that's as far
What?
as we got.
That's as far as you got.
Hey, Jason.
Hey,
Is
Ed.
it okay if I cast that spell that gives everybody aid again?
Yeah, you had a long
Okay, I'll
rest.
do that.
So. Yeah, you guys came from here, which was right before you got to the town of Conanbury, and this is where you are now.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to be difficult, but you said 5, right? So
5 squares.
Right. So the first day would have been 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, the
5.
first.
All right, here. Let me move you guys back. All right, you moved the token. How about that? That's where you were when you woke up. And go wherever you want.
That's where we were attacked by the ogre.
Yeah, that's where you were attacked by the
Okay,
ogre, right
then
there.
we're good. Then we're good. I thought we started there, camped, and then walked another day. That's why I was confused.
No, I figured this was about 5 squares travel for the day.
Okay, I got you. I'm with you now.
Hey, Jason. Just for the record, I'm not arguing it.
All right.
Good, because tonight when Whip's on his watch is,
Ass
We'll make sure-
kissing much.
we'll make
Ed?
sure 3 ogres come, and he doesn't get a chance to wake anybody up. All right, so night's setting.
Yeah,
I'm assuming you're going to
Same
keep
three?
watch.
same 3.
Yep.
Yeah, that works.
And that was,
Xanadu, Rico, River.
okay, thank you. All right. roll some dice here. See what happens. All right. Xanadu. The evening sets.
Yep.
Gets a little chilly. A light rain falls. But your watch passes uneventfully.
Love a rainy
You
night.
wake up Rico. Rico
Yep.
sits up, keeps a vigilant eye, and rain starts to pick up quite a bit now. And your watch passes uneventfully.
Oh man, why do I feel like arguing with the DM?
And Whip,
Never a
it's
good
woken
idea
up.
to argue with the DM.
In the middle of your watch, Whip, give me a Constitution check.
Oh Jesus, Constitution.
Dun dun
I
dun.
don't even know where that is. Where is that at? Oh, right.
It's on your character sheet. It should be just Constitution. One of your major.
12? I didn't target myself, but it's a 12.
All right. Well, at some point in the middle of your watch, you start to get really, really sleepy. But you manage to, kind of realize you're about to fall asleep. Stand up, walk around, shake it off. Keep an eye on the woods, and the rain continues through the night, and nothing happens on your watch either.
Woohoo!
I was just gonna try to make you look like a slacker sleeping on your watch.
Thank you, gods of dice.
Okay.
Wasn't it him that fell asleep there in the watch the one night?
Somebody did, yeah. I can't remember who that was. Yeah, it might have been him.
That was Xanadu, actually. Yeah.
It was Xanadu. Yeah.
Well,
All right, so normally you would have been making here. You're probably, you figure about 3 hours from Phandalin yet. But it's starting to set. You feel like you could push through the night. It's really not that far. And probably somewhere around 11, midnight-ish, you roll into town of Phandalin.
Woohoo!
Nice.
Pretty uneventful. You're pretty tired from stumbling through the woods at night, especially with the people who can't see, but they have cantrips with light.
I was sleeping in the back of the wagon with the ogre heads.
Didn't really attract too much attention.
Oh, baby.
The road to Phandalin is pretty well traveled,
That's-
so it's not the most dangerous.
The road to Phandalin is where we're
yeah,
at.
I definitely want.
All right, I'm setting you're heading to the
I
inn. It's
definitely
pretty
want
late. There's
to
nobody
stop.
awake in town. Maybe a guard's. Who goes there?
I wish we had fireworks.
You can introduce yourselves. He'll let you in town without setting the alarm off. By the way, everybody watching, if you haven't hit that like button.
And if you're
You
not
haven't
subscribed,
Yeah, what are you doing? Why would you be watching this if you're not subscribed?
That
Jeez.
is well. Gee.
And hit that bell. I don't know why, you should just hit it. Okay.
Really ring my bell.
What do you mean live chat has moved? Where's
Ring
live
my
chat
bell.
moved?
You're not seeing that every week. So yeah, I'm going to the inn looking
Thanks,
for
Patty.
a soft bed.
Yeah,
There's
you can
nothing
wake up
about
the
this
innkeeper. Seems kind of alarmed, but it's not unheard of the people arriving in the middle of the night. Grumbles, tells you the rooms will be for the lot of you 3 gold.
3 gold.
That's for 5 people, man.
I think we paid 6 silver last time.
Well, you woke me up in the middle of the night, and the inn's pretty packed.
And you argue with the DM.
Yeah, careful.
And he doesn't look too good, the guy on the end there.
I said we
Look
just
at
march
Speedy.
up to our keep and sleep down there in those. In
That's
our
right,
beds.
if you have a
up on
keep
top
in
of the
town, you
hill.
don't even need to sleep in this place. What the hell are you doing here?
Saving my gold. I'm leaving and going there.
All right, you go to your manor. You can sleep in your manor. I forgot about your manor.
Oh, we could just do that, I guess.
Better than paying 3 gold for the inn.
Let's see.
Sorry to have bothered you.
Somebody give me a percentile roll
I'm not.
for the party. to
A
see
what?
if a percentile roll, which would be a D100. And before you roll this, hang on. This is to see if any bandits have moved into your manor while you were gone.
What's a
Since you don't have
D100?
anybody keeping track of anything, and it's pretty much an abandoned building.
I don't have a D100. It
It's
goes
in the
back-
middle, Kenny.
It's
in the
two
middle.
tens.
Need to do it?
Yeah, you can do it. Somebody do it for the party. That's and let's see. What are the chances? Let's give it a 5% chance. So if you roll a 0.5 or less, there'll be bandits.
I
in your
rolled
manor.
a 65.
Okay.
I see 11.
I see an 11 too.
Well,
Well, 2d10 because it would be right. I understand.
And the one that
would be a
stops
6
first
plus a
is the one I
5,
take
right.
for 6.
Right. 6. Okay. Yeah. That's cool. All right. There are no bandits in your manor. Although it
Yay.
does look like some wild animals might have came in here.
Can we fix this place
Neat.
up?
We need to.
You might want to pay somebody to keep watch or something.
Yeah.
That's going to
How
cost
about
more
we
than
pay?
gold.
Can we pay the
It's gonna
old
cost a
guy?
couple gold. What old guy?
The fucking old adventurer dude.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe you have to talk to him.
What was that little
We
dude's
could
name?
also
Ways
hire
to-
somebody to build us some new doors and stuff with locks.
Well, if you got money, I'm sure you could get anything built.
I got the money, honey.
We got the disease.
What was that dude's name?
Charles?
Wasn't that Axl Rose? Oh, never mind. Talking about 2 different things.
Bet you Eduardo knows. He knows all the music guys.
So what was the question? What?
The old adventurer. I can't remember who that was.
Oh, that was I think his name was
Chesty
Darren.
LaRue.
Yeah,
Darian.
commonly known
El-
as. What was it?
I say we wake him up in the morning instead of at night.
Darian
he's like
Eldermath.
Well, where the hell was he sleeping at?
He has a
At
house.
his apple orchard.
I believe he's marked on your map somewhere here.
I'm
Yep,
looking.
Eldermath Orchard, upper left.
Let me make sure I can.
Oh god, you guys.
Yeah. Well, you can get to your
Oh,
inn.
yeah.
Everything can happen. You can rest up for the evening, and it can be dawn, and you can head out in the town and do whatever you like to do.
Well, we need to talk to the people, get our money.
Get your money. All right.
Yep.
Where you headed?
Steward.
You heading to what's his name? Darren Eldermath, the orchid. Man, I can't even say words.
Orchard.
Orchard. Thank you. Orchard.
I think we,
I don't know why I'm reading orchid.
Last week you kept saying orchid and it was driving me nuts. I'm like, it's
Orchid.
fucking
Is that what I
orchard.
said last week too?
Yeah,
Damn.
you said every
I don't know why I
time.
want to say that word. Orchard. Thank you.
I'm like,
Orchid.
oh my, it was
It's
driving
not
me
a flower. It's a bunch of trees.
nuts.
We
We're
ought
going
to
to
find
the
out how
apple
much.
orchid.
The orchid.
We ought to find out how much it would cost to start getting this place fixed up.
Well, you can talk to somebody in town. There
Okay.
was,
Yeah,
there
the
was a
woodcut-
former woodworker, but he's not around anymore.
Maybe there's a mason.
There's a
I'm a
miners'
mason.
exchange. There's the widow of the former woodworker, the town master. He'd probably be a good person to ask about stuff like that. Barthen's provisions. The Lion Shield Coster, probably all gonna need to be at least informed, or because you're gonna need to get materials. I'm sure some stuff's need to be imported. There's a smith in town, right? I think there's a smith in town. No, is there?
I think so.
Doesn't look like there's a smith. Oh yeah, there is a smithy. Though I don't think it actually specifically says who the smith is. So just some random smithy in town that you get nails made and stuff like that.
Horseshoes.
Yeah, horseshoes, stuff like that. Yeah, everything. But I'm just saying, if you're building a manor, you necessarily need You're gonna need nails, stuff like that.
I'd rather just kill some stuff for now.
Yeah, let's just sleep in a decrepit basement and worry about that at a different time.
But yes, yeah, in the morning you can approach the orchid.
But I think we want to
Orchard.
report to the mayor as well. Let him know that we got the orcs taken care of and get our reward.
let's go get our fucking reward for the orcs and the ogres that we killed. And I just want to
And
say
the
we're gonna
banshees.
we want double for the ogres.
All right. Well, where are you heading first? Because we got to make a decision on what.
We're going to the mayor.
Okay.
Town Master Hall.
Town Master Hall.
Whatever. We're going to town hall.
Well, you go to the town hall, and if you remember, there was a gentleman there by the name of Sildar Hallwinter, who was established himself as the town master. He was elected. He says, "What can I do for you?"
Well, we've taken care of your your orc problem, and we
What orc
also
problem?
played 2 ogres.
Really? That's very interesting. Do you have proof of any of this?
Yes, we have proof, of course. We
All
wouldn't
right.
make false claims without proof.
Yeah,
I
we
didn't
have
assume you would,
whatever.
but you know, not about to shell out money to anybody's claims they've done something. I want to see it.
We have the head of 1 orc and the ears of 7 others and 2 ogre heads.
All right. Sounds like a party.
It was.
Well, he's well, fine work. Those are the orcs from Wyvern Tor?
Yes, they are, and they were
Excellent.
controlled by the ogre.
Most excellent. Well, he's happy to hear it. He says, you know, no need to bring that filth into the house. Directs you to the fire pit. Tells you to throw all the body parts in there. And he's more than willing to come in. Tells his servants to, you know, get you some drinks if you need them. And he starts pulling out a pouch from his one of his drawers and starts counting out 100 gold pieces. Pushes it towards you. There you go. Fine work. The town of Phandalin is in debt to you.
Again,
So the 100 gold pieces was for the orcs. What about the ogres?
Well, the 100 gold pieces would solve the problem at Wyvern Tor, is I believe what the reward was. But I'd be more than willing to give you a couple extra gold for such a fine job.
I think it's deserving.
Give you an extra 10. Keep the peace.
Are there
Maybe you'll help
any,
us out in the future, since you're a town resident and all now. You've registered your claim or your
we
manor.
accept.
Can you recommend any good workers to fix the joint up?
Well, yeah, I know plenty. There's
Oh,
plenty
that's
of good people around this town that are willing to work for the, you know. Obviously, coin always makes the work go faster. Nobody's willing to work for free.
Well, you know we got 100 gold, so
Well, what do you know? It's probably going to cost you quite a bit to get this. If you'd like to put a nice retainer down, I can certainly get the progress moving along on your restoration of your manor. I think 100 gold would probably be a good down payment.
For it. What do you guys think?
Group treasurer. How do you feel about that?
That's to get, you know, basic materials in, start some repairs, basic repairs, maybe get the first floor fixed.
We have plenty of money.
I'm just here to build wood.
If that's
so
what
we got, our recent adventure got us 110 gold pieces, and you want 100 of it back to down payment to start the repairs.
Yeah, you know, to get the laborers, get some materials involved. It's going to take a while to fix this place, but this has been in ruins for centuries.
Well, let's make it happen, and we got stuff to do.
We got to find,
Is there-
materials. We got to start cutting wood, lumber.
How much does a guard cost, do you think, to make sure that it's protected at night?
Well, I think with that, if you put this money down, I'm sure we can keep some eye on the property for you. Keep it
Oh,
safe.
cool. Well, this sounds like a great deal to me, guys. This guy's really nice, and maybe he'll give us more jobs later.
Well,
All
any
right.
orc she kills is starting to bring me proof. I'll be willing to give you some gold for their ears.
How much a head?
Let's say what, 5? 5 gold a head seems pretty fair.
Nano guy says he'll do it for 75 gold.
There you go. Might be
Thanks,
really
but
small
we-
though.
Thanks, but we got a guy. He's a nano guy.
Yeah, little house.
It'd be really
Never mind.
All right, we paid 100 gold.
Put the money down. Great. He says he'd be willing to start getting people to work now. Puts out,
And we're
puts it
gonna
in his
go.
journal.
I
Talk to
think
Sister
now
Teresa.
we're gonna go find the lady who wanted information on the spell book.
Yeah, Sister Gariel.
Let's go to her house.
She was the keeper of the Shrine of Luck, which is in town.
Hey, money keeper there, dude. Maybe I'm just overly paranoid, but maybe grab a little bit of a receipt that we gave him 100.
He has no problem giving you any whatever paperwork on that. All right, Shrine of Luck.
Oh yeah.
All right,
good idea.
Sister Gariel.
Hello, Sister Gabriella.
She
We bring word.
We
She's
bring
your
the
Lizzie.
information that you seek.
She's like, greetings. How did the meeting with the Banshee go? Agatha.
It was a lot of fun.
Really? She showed herself to you?
She showed all of herself to Ed. That's why he
Really?
wants to go back.
And he's still here. Impressive. Not many can live to say that.
Well, she was impressed by that brush that you gave us.
I knew it would work. I knew it would work. Did you get the information? Did
Well-
she tell you?
Xanadu, what was the information? She sold the book to somebody 100 years ago.
Traded it 100 years ago to a necromancer in Stirnoth, or that was his name, and he was in Erebor.
Okay.
Yeah, she traded it to some necromancer 100 years ago.
2 years ago.
Well, that's excellent, excellent, excellent information. She's, she was, well, I mean, I can't ask her any more than what I ask you to do. And that gives me more of a lead than I've had in quite a long time. So, she's more than willing to, I believe she offered you a reward for this, right?
Yes.
Could I ask what the value of that brush
Funny enough,
was?
it was 100 gold.
We deal with it.
Actually, it doesn't
Banshee
even say
again?
she offered you any money. I'm sorry, what was the question?
I think she offered us heal potions.
That's right.
Can
she
we
did.
ask what the value of the brush was, just in case we'd ever need to try to make trades again with her?
I don't really think it was particularly well. It was probably, as far as brushes go, it was probably a high-end brush. But I think it was more the fact that it was a unique
Encrusted
item.
with jewels.
Encrusted,
And
yeah, it was just a fancy item that,
Wait, don't we
Old
have
and
don't we
woman
have
would
like
have lived in their
a
day.
fancy totem item that we found somewhere?
Well, we have fancy perfumes that she might like, I'm thinking.
But we have I vaguely remember finding like some fancy totem thing that I was checking to see if it had magic or anything. Or it
Oh,
was
the mouth. The frog. The frog.
yeah, it was made out of
We got rid of that. It was jade, and we traded that a long time ago
oh,
to the lion shield coster for Rico's fancy new armor.
oh okay.
Well, there you go.
That's right.
All right. Well, anyway, the sister girl is very
Yeah.
impressed, and she's excited that you've told her the information that she's been looking for a long time. This is definitely a lead. She writes everything that you've told her down.
All right.
The other thing she does mention is that she's like, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the Harpers or if you've ever thought about becoming more than just adventurers, but she tells you that the Harpers are a group of people, that a band of people, a faction that set themselves up to keep watch against tyranny and make sure nobody gets too much power and out of control. Kind of like a quiet organization, but we
Does it
gather
pay well?
information throughout the land. We thwart tyrants and any leader, government, or group that grows too strong. We aid the weak, the poor, and the oppressed. She's like, it really doesn't pay anything, but it's a brotherhood, fraternity, sisterhood, whatever
Well,
group,
as of now,
clan,
when you
whatever
need
that word is.
muscle, when the Harpers need some muscle, let us know, and we will discuss further membership later with our friend.
Yeah, I don't think we need
That's
it.
quite
We don't.
fair.
I don't think we
It's
need
kind of a,
any-
it's a hush, and there's no need to discuss this with anyone, I don't need my
It's like the
business put out with
Shriners.
anyone. But the Harpers are, we keep to ourselves, and we work within our network to enact positive change.
I don't think it would be bad to have a network of information, but
Well, there's really no there's no loyalty test here. You've done work for me, and if you'd like to keep, it's up to you. No pressure.
So I think the Bard is going to show some interest, and especially,
What's up,
if
John?
we're going to head back eventually towards Neverwinter,
I hate stupid people.
there's other probably Harpers that she could point us towards that would be worth talking to in different areas.
I'll certainly put it in the word that you guys have helped them and are open to the possibility of joining. So
yeah, well,
you are currently friends of the Harpers.
I'm pretty sure our objectives align. So
Well,
we're here,
he has
we're
the
here
power
to-
to initiate you into the order if you would like, but if you're not sure, she doesn't want anybody that's not committed.
Oh, I want to sign up for sure.
Yeah,
Well-
same here. Same here.
All right, let's
Anybody's-
do it. I'm
Okay, I
game.
guess we discussed it.
I mean, it can be an individual
Cool,
thing.
man.
If everybody's not cool with it, you don't have to be cool with it.
It has been discussed, and most of us are down
All
with
right.
it.
Well, she basically tells you that from this moment on, that you should exemplify the virtues of the Harpers, which is to enact positive change through information and secrecy, and that anyone who is willing to join, and assuming all of you, since nobody's disagreed, that you now all gain the title of Watcher in the organization. So you are now Watcher River, Watcher Pakwa, Watcher Xanadu, Watcher Drogo, And watch your Boaz.
Sweet, I always wanted to be a spy.
Yay!
Kitty.
Do we get some kind of patch?
And she
Or-
gives you all, what is it? She told you she agreed to give you
Healing
3 healing
potions.
potions. But she can give you a total of 5. Since
5 healing potions?
you're now part of the order.
Skipper doesn't get one though.
Sweet.
Yeah, Skipper didn't join the order.
Oh, well, I guess it's what you get for being drunk underneath the thing.
Or at the real live bar.
I'll give him some stew for the morning when he wakes up for his hangover. Fish eye stew. It's the best thing for hangovers. Cures you right away.
All right, let's go to the orchid.
Yeah, which kind?
The apple one. I want some more of that guy's hard cider.
Hard orchid.
Oh yeah, sure.
All right. What's his name? Hoser McGee?
Yes.
Hayden? Something like that?
I don't know.
Zermoth?
Darren Eldermath.
Darren.
Retired adventurer, right? Yeah, he's a half elf.
Retired.
Well over 100
adventurer
years
or-
old, which is old for a
ordinaire.
half elf. All right. He sees you guys, and he says, "Yeah, greetings. It's been a little while. Well met,
Greetings.
travelers, adventurers. How went your journey to Old Well?
See
It was
what
That was
happened.
really fun.
Fun, excellent.
This was fun. I
What
love
did
it.
you find? He's very curious.
Well, we
There was a
found
whole
a red
bunch of
wizard
orcs.
necromancer who was controlling an army of undead because he's conducting some research at the.
Whoa, back it up here. What? A red wizard necromancer that was controlling an army of undead. And by army is how many?
12, a small army.
Okay.
10
that's
to
not-
12.
all right. He breathes a sigh of relief. Okay, so not an army.
It was
Okay.
maybe it was a gathering of undead,
Okay.
but basically the undead are his security while he conducts some research on the ruins.
Interesting. Very interesting. Did he tell you what his research was? Have you discovered?
Uh,
Were you able to parlay with this man? Did you defeat him?
We did parlay with him, and he informed us that he was only there to conduct some research on the ruins, and he
Look
wasn't
at
there to cause trouble. The undead were just basically his guards because he doesn't want people interrupting his research.
But what is he researching?
And he's trying
Weird
to figure
place
out
to
Magic.
research.
he's trying to
Ancient.
figure out who built
Ruins?
the ruins
Oh.
and what magic they used and stuff like that.
Did he tell you like how he determined like any leads on how to figure that out?
No.
No.
Hmm.
He didn't
Interesting.
need our help.
Just curious.
He basically told us there wasn't much we could do to help him unless
Nothing,
we could
huh?
talk to the banshee, and asked us to take care of some orcs. For him.
Banshee? What banshee?
Come on,
Hey,
he doesn't know what
Agatha,
Banshee
you know
is.
that
Adventure.
the banshee Agatha. We went and talked to her too.
Whoa!
Whoa!
He has no idea what you're talking about a banshee.
We've had quite the adventure, my friend.
Sounds like it. Holy cow!
You got any of them hard ciders around here? You got a barrel of that hard
He's like, I definitely got one for you. Holy cow! He's not quite. He's like, first of all, he's got to make sure you're already like half into the hard cider. Are you telling me the truth? Jeez. But yeah, he'll give you a nice cider.
don't know if he offered us anything for.
He just asked you if you had the chance to go check it out. He said there might be a dangerous magic that might be dormant there, and maybe that's what the wizard was looking for. It explains it. A necromancer looking for dangerous magic? That's probably not a good thing, guys.
Should have killed him.
But oh well. It's not. I mean, he's probably still there, so that might be something we need to keep an eye out on. But it seems like he's pretty benevolent at the moment.
He was helpful and forthcoming, but and he hadn't got anywhere, at least as far as
Well, he never offered you any money. He just asked you to check it out. But he does say that you guys have exemplified the virtues that his order does appreciate.
Is he a harper?
No, he's not a harper. Let's see. Does it tell me what it says? Yep. He's from a group of people, an order, that seek to protect others from the depredations of evildoers.
Wait, can we join his order too?
Well, he's about to ask you. This order is always vigilant and ready to smite evil, enforce justice, and act retribution. And is against anyone who tries to subjugate or harm others. He's not very active in the order, but he is certainly a higher up in it. And he is more than willing to initiate newer members and give them contacts.
Yeah, absolutely. Sign me up.
Well, this order is called the Order of the Gauntlet. And
do we get another title?
Is he aware of the Harpers?
I've heard of the Harpers.
Are your goals like-minded? Are they compatible with the Harper group?
Well, let's put it this way. The Harpers and our order, have the same interests at heart. Their methods differ, and a lot of times they coincide. So we're not enemies, but we don't necessarily agree with the way they hide. We don't need to hide.
We'll join this guy.
Well, we definitely don't hide.
Well, then you're probably set for this order.
And when River tries to hide, she trips and wakes
fall
up
on
a
my
whole army of one.
Well, and then if the Harpers have a problem with us joining this one, we'll say we're just doing it to watch them.
Yeah, there you go. Well, you don't even have to tell him about it. He doesn't know anything that you're in the Order of the Harpers. It's
Yeah,
not like
we're
this
not
is common
supposed
knowledge.
to tell people we're Harpers.
Oh.
But you can if you want. They might look at you side-eyed. Well, I'll assume you didn't mention that you were Harpers or joined that order.
No,
We
I
did
just
mention
asked
it.
if he was familiar with them.
Yeah, exactly.
Just asked if he was familiar with them.
Yep. Well, he says
this last minute of conversation was all inner dialogue.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's kind of like Shriners can be Shriners and fishermen.
Elks Club.
Yep. And owls. And
Can a Shriner be a Freemason?
Silent birdman? Is that a thing? Is that it? Yeah, that is a thing, I think.
I bet Rat's a silent bird man.
Harvey Birdman? What?
Harvey Birdman.
There's like it's like these order of like pilots. I think they're pilots. I don't know. I don't know what that is. It's weird. It's a weird thing.
An order of pallets?
Something that old people get together and do. Let's put it that way. Anyway,
Get whips in an order because
he'll tell you you can join the. He'll initiate you in the Order of the Gauntlet. And you will get the title in the Order of Cheval. Is that how you say that? Cheval.
Cheval.
Cheval. Chev. A-L-L. Cheval.
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 Chevelle?
Cheval.
Chevelle.
Chevelle?
A bunch of Chevelles. I'm a GTO.
Yo, I want to be a GTO though.
You're a Chevette.
That's true. That's true. You're closer.
River's a Chevette.
The hatchback one. Those are the best. Good memories of a Chevette. I had the sister version. That was actually my first car. The Pontiac had a version called the Phoenix. That was my first
I
car.
remember those.
Yeah.
My ex-wife had one of those.
I had a Pontiac Phoenix.
My first car was
Oh,
a
no.
'72 Formula One Trans Am.
Damn.
Oh, no, hers was a Sunbird. That's what she had, not a Phoenix.
I had a Sunbird too, man. I love that car.
I
My
had to
first
trade in
was
my Firebird for a Sunbird after I drove it into a Datsun.
I had a
Dude, first car was a
66
Ford.
Plymouth Fury. 66 Plymouth Fury. 384. That was my first car. Thing was
My
a
grandmother
bear.
had a Sunbird too, and it was like, I remember this thing vividly, man. It was like the center console had like that ashtray thing that was just like overflowing with like Salem cigarettes. Oh, it was like, I remember sitting in the back seat like choking my brains out, like, oh god, I'm gonna die in this car. Should get one. Restore it.
I've had a lot of Pontiacs in my days. I like Pontiacs.
Yeah, I like the Pontiacs.
Speaking of Pontiacs, let's
I
leave
have a few.
town.
That's it. All right. Is that what you're doing? Anything else in town?
Did we join the order?
Yep.
Okay.
He made you kneel and he, touched you on your shoulder.
He touched me.
Touched you while you were kneeling,
Oh man.
and now you're in the order.
He missed out on everything, man.
Better than you touching him while you were kneeling.
Touching me.
I prefer it that way.
You.
This could be his own little private club.
Alright, so yeah, we're headed.
Sweet Caroline. Ba, ba, ba. Good times never seem so
We,
good.
I
So
feel
good.
like
So
I
good.
feel like I need to leave now. So
Exactly.
It's getting weird.
what are we doing? Where are we at? So we're done with this guy.
You done in
We're all-
town? You've
I think we're all done in
dropped
town,
off,
right?
Told people the info. You've got a lot of leads. Well, you haven't got all leads, but
No open.
the only person that gave you anything that you're still out on was what's her name? Quellen Alderleaf from the Alderleaf farm. She's the one that
Yeah,
her son was the one.
Treasure.
She's the one. No, she's the one that told you to go see the druid and that he's usually around Thunder Tree.
We need to do that now.
The widow of the woodworker is the one that offered you, told you where the buried treasure was when they fled the town.
That's right.
Where
But
was
both
that?
of those places are Thunder
Good
Tree.
call.
All right. Let's
Johnny
go to
B.
Thunder Tree.
Yep.
So let's go back to the area map. Oops. To bring you guys there too.
Off to Thunder Tree.
And bum bum bum.
So if I remember correctly, we're leaving town now, plus 10 gold and plus 5 healing potions.
Correct. And you got you got workers working on your manor.
We got people for
And you are now in the Order of the Harpers and the Order of the Gauntlet.
and we're now known as Cheval
Cheval
Watchers.
Watchers.
Drogo.
Oh,
Well, you're known as Watchers in the Order of the whatever, and you're known as Chevals in the Order of the Gauntlet.
should we still have the wagon and the horses?
Yes.
Well, yeah, there were horses, yeah.
Yeah, we bought the
Horses. We bought the horses for 200 gold.
Yeah.
Holy cow!
I remember.
That was a lot of money.
I didn't remember if they were horses or ox, but they were horses.
They were
We were
horses.
horses.
I remember,
Plus
damn
200
it.
and the
We
renovation.
had to buy them because we
All right,
couldn't
so you
rent
headed
them.
on the road. Let's see.
expensive.
1,
Yep.
2, 3, 4. You can make it about to here-ish. The crossroads.
Nice.
I forgot that you have to take the path.
I'm assuming you don't have to take the bath. I'm assuming you are taking the path. If you don't want to,
It's
just tell me what the
going
hell
to
you're
be
doing.
faster and easier to take the path.
It is faster for horses in a cart on the path than it would be to go over land. The path was designed for that.
Yup.
I say we go straight up.
How
Okay.
many squares of movement
Well-
is it to go through the frontier?
It's 10. I counted.
From where you're at right now?
But
From
I meant
Fandolin
motion.
to Thunder Tree, a direct line is 10.
Well,
1, 2.
I mean, it does make sense that if you went all the way to Neverwinter, it's probably out of your way, right?
Yeah.
I don't think we'd go all the way to Neverwinter. I think we'll take the road as
Somewhere,
far.
right, exactly. But right now, you're at a point where you need to rest or push on through the night. So,
I think we rest here
Yep.
okay.
Yep.
at the
Doing the
crossroads.
standard watch.
Standard
Hey,
watch.
Jason.
Ed, you doing your aid?
Yes, please.
Okay. Is that what you're just going to ask me?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes,
Perfect.
man.
Ed's giving us aids.
Ed's
You got
giving
AIDS
you
from
all
Ed.
AIDS.
Got aids from Ed.
You got AIDS from Ed, and let's see what
I
happens.
came to
in the middle of the night.
Fandolin and all I got was AIDS from Ed.
Yeah, at least it was fun. It was a good ride.
Put that on a t-shirt.
It was a good ride.
All right. Well, throughout the night, pretty much uneventful. I'm just gonna skip to the chase. Whatever.
Great.
Nice, clear, quiet night. Almost eerily quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Dum
Okay.
dum dum.
Dawn arrives, and you break camp. Head out on the road. I'm assuming you're probably gonna travel the day on this road. 2,
Yep.
3, 4, 5-ish brings you here-ish.
Yep.
Okay.
Camp there and then do another day through the.
Same deal.
Through the savannah.
towards
This is
Thunder
pretty
Tree.
exciting, you guys.
Isn't it? All right. Well, it does get pretty foggy overnight during your watch, all the watches, but passes uneventfully. Okay.
And now off to Thunder Tree through the plains.
Okay. Well, it's gonna take you a little while. This is more like hilly country. If you can see those little like dash marks there, those are hills.
Just looks like tall grass to me.
This
Eh.
one looks like
Well, there is a lot of
plateau.
that too, which is hard to get the wagon through. But what
This
were we
one
saying,
square
Ed?
looks like a plateau.
Up hills, down hills. I'd say you can probably move to here before it starts getting pretty dark.
Yep.
So you're about a half a day out from Thunder Tree. But there's different ways to approach. You can come from the south. You can come from the river. You can come from the
Well,
river and then come down.
It's a
Someone
town,
come.
isn't it? Or is it
Someone- It's an abandoned town.
it's
that
an
you know.
abandoned town?
All right,
Someone's
from
I wonder if we could
I'm gonna
restart
pretend I
this
didn't
account.
hear that.
What did he say?
Nothing. You didn't say anything. Thunder Tree, from what if you remember the woman you rescued at the manor, the basement of the manor, right? It was the woodworker's widow.
Oh.
She told you that when she was a little girl, they fled the town because it was overrun with undead.
Oh no, more undead.
Oh no.
Undead overran the town when she was a little girl, and her parents and her fled. They had an herb shop, an apothecary shop. I think is what it was.
I am well aware of them.
I believe
grew
I
up
told
in
you
one.
this story. Does anybody remember it?
Yeah, I have it written
Yes.
down somewhere.
Okay.
I don't remember.
Maybe I shouldn't be telling you. You should be telling me. But anyway, yes, she said that in their store, underneath the floor of one of the cabinets, there was hidden some treasure.
Yep.
That has some value. That and Quenlin Alderleaf told you that there is a druid that likes to hang out at Thunder Tree, and that dude pretty much knows everything in the area.
Yep.
And if that dude doesn't know where Cragmaw Castle is, then Cragmaw Castle doesn't exist.
So I'm guessing he knows.
You don't know what he knows.
Well, let's hope so.
Okay. So night is
If you
setting.
don't know, I'm gonna beat it out of them.
Yep. Standard watch, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Is it okay if I cast my aid on the watchers?
Yes.
Just cast it.
Yes.
Standard.
You find out about this druid, because I don't have any notes on him.
Okay. This might have been before you came to the party.
Okay.
Right off.
Yeah. That was at the Alderleaf farm. I don't know if you ever were there when they went to that farm the first time. That's where the little boy Carp was a boy who saw bandits going in and out.
Yeah, I
of
was
the woods somewhere.
at that point.
Yeah. Anyway, she told you when they asked about Cragmaw Castle. She said that if anyone knows where it was a druid named Rydoth the Druid. And
Rudolph.
Yeah. She said that there is not an inch of this land that he doesn't know. And she knows that he always hangs out in the ruins of a town called Thunder Tree, which is just west of Neverwinter Wood. And it's about 50 miles northwest of here. And she says, yeah, that's it. Basically, she gives you the directions to the town. That's Thunder Tree. Okay, so let's see. We need a random weather generator. That's what we need to determine the mood. Okay, let's roll.
You gotta set the mood.
Got to set the mood.
Try
Well,
to find one on my telephone for next week.
that would be cool. But it'd be nice if it was like a trend, not just like the day. You know what I mean? If it gave you like a 3-day forecast or something like that.
Yeah.
What I could do is randomly pick a city in America and do their 3-day weather report.
Perfect. Do it. I'm down.
Okay.
Do it right now.
I have active
Okay.
weather radar on my phone for tracking storms.
We need random
Where-
city USA.
Yeah,
I
what's
have a weather station in my backyard.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you're gonna pick like a desert, it's always gonna be like relatively
you don't want Savannah,
dry.
Savannah, Georgia for like this? It would be,
And they get some weather there, don't they?
well,
I
some
mean, it's hot and humid usually. But
storms, but
I don't
not.
know. This
I'm looking
map
more for
kinda-
like the rain. I'm not so much of like the temp. You know what I mean?
This
like,
map kind of looks like upstate New York.
hurricane.
0% chance of participation with a 20% chance at night, with a low of 60 and a high of 81, and a wind coming from the east at 11 miles per hour.
Awesome.
Or 11 miles, I guess 11 miles per hour.
What's tomorrow going to be like?
Tomorrow will be a high of 82 and a low of 63, with a wind of 14 miles from the southeast, with a 20% chance of participation in the day and the night.
Okay. What weather is this from, by the way? Just curious.
I just picked Columbia, Missouri, because I was just there.
Perfect.
That's
So
wonderful.
looks like it's gonna be a pretty beautiful day, according to the forecast.
And you know what? How about next time I do a weather report, I will pick whatever the person that is in chat, the last one that said something, will pick their hometown.
Sounds like a good plan.
Okay.
Perfect.
Love it.
Perfect.
I like it.
Perfect.
What if they're from Australia and it's like snowing, and then the next day it's like really hot?
That would be New York.
Too bad.
Or Pennsylvania,
You're
from my
throwing
experience.
80 degrees one day and 34 and snowing the next.
Yep.
My God is the God of weather.
There you go. Perfect, man. What's your name? What's your god's name?
Tempest?
Oh, nice.
Oh.
You
He doesn't
seem
know his
unsure
god names.
about
He
that.
just know what his god feels. All right. The night passes pretty uneventfully. The sun rises, and it looks like it's going to be a pretty nice day. I mean, the temps warmed up overnight.
82
A little
degrees.
foggy in the morning because the humidity's burning off, but by mid-morning, it's kind of gone. You're about an hour or two from Thunder Tree, depending how you come. If you come from the east, follow the river, it might take a little bit longer. If you come from the south, you can get there pretty quick. I mean, you can come from any direction, so.
I'm a child.
You were like a child in the wind, Donnie. You have no frame of reference.
I'd say we come from underneath. We come from down under. I
Come from a
the
town
land
down
that
under?
never been.
I'm just gonna say. All right, let's see what happens here.
I come from a land.
That's fine.
Coming from the south, is that what I'm hearing?
That's fine.
Makes the most sense.
Yep, does make the most sense.
Why? Yeah, it's the most direct route.
Hey, I'm just giving you options, guys. Whatever you want to
Look
do.
at this town. This town's awesome.
Wow.
Let me. I'm gonna put your party marker here for now.
Well, let's make it keep here too.
Party marker.
I think we should just make this our town.
Where's your party?
Yeah, no kidding.
We could
Whoa.
name this.
There's
Walmart.
there's undead in that upper right hand corner fucking building.
Well, you don't see that, so you don't know that. And I don't know why they're exposed like that, so.
I definitely see it.
No, you don't.
Well, quit it.
No, you.
There it is. It's gone. Sorry. Apparently, whoever set this up and apparently forgot a mob.
I like it. So we're coming in
You're down at the bottom, right where the compass rose is, if you can see it.
southwest. Yeah. Okay.
Right here.
Okay.
Down there. You don't get to see the
Just start.
legend
sweeping.
yet.
I think we just start sweeping the town, building by building.
Maybe
Well,
we should
let
start
me
with
know where
the
you're heading
upper
first.
right-hand corner.
Well, we have to
What
make our
time
way
is it?
through
Alright, we got a
town to
little
get
bit.
there. So why not just start with one of these buildings?
Okay.
Yep.
Is there any signs that I could say it looks like an apothecary sign?
Well, hang on a sec. Let me
You do know a lot about apothecaries.
do I have any? Gradually, the trail becomes an old, overgrown lane winding between dilapidated buildings choked in vines and brush. Ahead of you, in the middle of the settlement, rises a steep hill, upon which a stone tower with a partially collapsed roof and a joined cottage. A dirt road hugs the base of the hills and wends its way between old stone houses, many of which are roofless ruins with interiors open to the weather. Other buildings appear more or less intact. The whole place is eerily silent. A wooden sign is nailed to a post nearby. It reads, "Danger!" in capital letters. "Plant
It's
monsters
my middle name.
and zombies. Turn back now." That's what the sign says.
Mm-hmm.
At the base of this road when you approach the town. Whoops, sorry. Can't ping that. I can ping this.
Well, lucky for me, I can't read.
Joke's on you, motherfucker.
Perfect.
Okay. Well, that's what you see when you approach the town.
Well, okay.
And where are we?
Can you see the
We're
map?
in Thunder Tree.
On the south, where you can see the compass rose on the map, there's a little icon.
Oh yeah, I got it. I see it.
We are in the town of Thunder Tree.
So I think we'll
You
probably
are
go
on
up
the
to the
outskirts. Plants
this
vs.
first
Zombies. That's
inner
actually...
That's 5
section.
squares, so that'll take us all day to get there.
No, this is
No.
now 5 feet. This is you are on the ground. You're no longer traveling as overground. You are in
You
I mean, I
see.
can put. All right, I can move your tokens here. Let's put it that way. if that will make
We
life
are
easier.
in close quarters.
Boaz. Whoops.
Daddy wants to
X2.
claim a house with a tree in it.
We'll leave Skip Daddy out because he's sleeping in the woods.
I
Pakwa.
wonder if Patty would like this one.
Drogo.
Kind of out of the way.
River, and I will delete the party token. There we go. I believe that's everyone, right? Am I missing anyone? No, I'm missing somebody, right? It's only 4.
Oh.
No, we got everyone. I'm sorry. Yep, we got everyone. I didn't see you there under the ruins.
Oh crap! Somebody just left me.
Okay.
I don't want to run by myself.
I want, before you guys, like, I know that people are moving their tokens all around wherever they want to move them, right? But before you go into a building, make sure everybody's where you want to be,
Yep.
right? Or
Just
if anything
start
happens,
leaping.
you're going to be where you're going to be. If you're all the way across town, then you're all the way across town. That sucks.
Should we
What is
investigate
this-
this building?
what is this
It looks
dark
like a
thing right
secure
here?
building.
Okay.
That's a well.
Well,
Where did she say her
Yeah.
her family stayed? It was like the southeast corner or something.
Well, I'm sure.
I have that somewhere.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody has it somewhere. And let me just look to see if I can look it up real quick.
yeah, I don't know if she told us where
She
it
did.
was.
And she went through the whole thing.
She told you explicitly where it was.
Yeah,
If I
she
remember. She tells you that she has a family heirloom hidden when she was a young girl. Her and her family fled from the town of Thunder Tree after the undead overran the place. Family had an herb and alchemy shop inside which they contained a case containing an emerald necklace. But it was in the southeast part of the Thunder Tree, is what she said.
So that would be this one right here,
She never dared to return to retrieve it.
or this one.
Well,
One
I
of
don't
these
know.
two.
What about this? This one has a back room to it, so it could be in this one. And it's on the main drag at town, where people would be going all the time for selling stuff.
That's less southeast than these two are, Ed.
All right. Well, where you're looking at right now is a small house, and it appears to be in better condition than the ruined and dilapidated structures nearby. The doors are reinforced with heavy iron bands, and there are thick shutters protecting the windows.
Okay, so the druid is obviously.
Oh. I don't know. That doesn't sound good to me. It sounds like those doors and shutters are probably holding zombies in.
Maybe we should knock on the door and see if there's anybody in there.
I do declare, you there inside.
Are you
Can
knocking
we-
on the door?
Can we do like an invest? No, we're not going to knock on the door. We don't want to. Can we?
I don't believe
listen
you
to
speak
the
for
door?
Ed. Is Ed knocking on the door?
Well, I am going to suggest to Rico that he knocks on the door.
I would kindly suggest that we listen to hear if we, hear anything in there before we go knocking on doors and creating all kinds of ruckus in this town full of zombies potentially.
Do we hear anything else within the area? I mean, is it deathly
Are you-
quiet? Or is there birds? Is there?
Well, it was eerily quiet when you arrived here. If you're listening specifically, then give me a perception check. And let me know what you're just listening to the surrounding area to see if there's anything out of the ordinary.
Yeah,
All right.
listening to nature. Are
Okay.
there birds? Are there is there things
Yep.
moving around?
Just give me a
Like
perception
any
check.
life.
4. You didn't hear shit.
My eyes caved in.
Bad.
Well, you start listening.
I
You
can
start
hear
hearing, like,
colors.
Oh shit.
These doors are very
Well,
thick.
then better.
Beep boop boop beep.
You start listening, and all you hear is through good times, through bad times. I'll be on your side forevermore.
That I do not know was from the Keystone
Never
Crack.
gonna give you up. Never gonna let
Yeah,
you
exactly.
down. Never gonna turn.
Can't get the music out of your mind. You don't hear shit.
hurt you.
But yeah, it is still eerily quiet. You do notice that. And you don't hear anything
All
out
right.
of the ordinary.
Because a
I'm
druid
gonna-
I
Music in your head.
imagine, isn't going to be inside of a building. He would probably be camped outdoors normally. But
I
this
would
seems
like
like
to
a very
roll,
sturdy building.
I would like to roll a perception check and see if I can hear anything in that southeast building that we're facing.
The building that you're all standing in front of, you're gonna listen to see if you hear anything.
Yes.
All right, give me a perception check, please.
5.
That's what friends are for.
You guys.
Through good times.
Where the hell is
Through
this
bad
music coming
times.
from?
You hear Rico humming something.
All right. Quiet down, guys.
He stole my nipples.
Still looking for the wizard that took your nipples.
Hey, all right.
Got your
Let's
nipple.
That's right, killer.
Do you think we should?
Let
You're lagging there,
me
Xanadu.
try this.
Okay, you're back.
Oh shit. Okay.
You're back.
Oh,
You're
good.
back.
What are you
Oh,
trying?
Xanadu.
What are you doing, Zan?
Coming in hot.
Oh,
There's a perception check.
what were you doing?
What do I see?
Were you
He was-
listening at
Or
the
here,
door?
I'm just listening to. It's to the environment.
Well, it is eerily quiet.
I don't know.
You don't hear particularly anything that piques your interest. It just seems very kind of still. It does seem eerie.
All right, fuck it. Let's kick this door in and go
Wait.
fucking blaze.
Maybe we should
Yeah,
just look around outdoors here a little bit first. Maybe go up to that next tee and see if we can find this druid's camp. You got to imagine, he's probably camped out somewhere here.
I would
right?
bet
He's
he's.
in the building.
I think we should knock first. Because
Are you
nobody likes to
knocking?
have their door broke.
You think a druid is sleeping inside?
Well, you wouldn't sleep outside in a whole area filled with dead. Walking.
Well,
Oh,
there's
wait.
signs that say that. We don't know that this area is
The area itself is clearly not full of dead. All of the dead are locked in the buildings that have reinforced doors and windows.
I have an idea.
Could be.
I have a really good idea. Why don't we have somebody in our party can speak to animals? Let's ask the animal where the druid is.
But
Well,
there aren't any animals.
yeah,
It's eerily quiet.
It's eerily quiet, Ed.
Not even like a bird.
There
Well,
are
not
no-
here. I mean, I'm sure you could go back, back to the fields and away from town. But when you got close to town, things just got weird.
That was a
Like
good
quiet.
idea, Ed. No, it was a good idea.
It's not a bad idea, but there are no animals that you can see right now, and part of the reason that it seems so eerily quiet is because there are no animals.
tell me
For
again
a
what
sec-
the building looks
For a
like.
second there, I thought Ed's good idea was we should go knock on the door.
Come on, knock on my door.
Well, let's just do it then. Let's just get something going.
Fine.
here.
Somebody knocking? Who's knocking? Somebody knock.
I'm knocking. I'm gonna get it front.
All right, Rico knocks.
I'm gonna go
On,
next to Nico
oh,
while he does
So
it.
just make sure we're knocking on the door you're standing right in front of, right?
Oh,
Correct.
Jesus.
Okay.
Roll initiative.
I'm
You're all
watching
right.
the side door.
Knock on the door, and a few seconds it's very quiet, and then all of a sudden you hear some shuffling, and all of a sudden the door opens, and you see a gaunt, white-bearded human who opens. It's one of those doors that has the top half and the bottom half. He opens the top half, kind of halfway. What?
Daddy?
Dad?
No! Shuts the door.
Dad? You said you were going to get milk.
Well, Rico asks Daddy in. He says no and shuts the door right in his face.
Well, at least we know there's somebody in there. Let's
Okay, now
And they're
Go
not
ahead.
undead.
yeah, we know they're not undead. So Ed, what were you gonna say?
what's this dude's name supposed to be? Twizzlebeard?
That's what I was gonna say.
Right
Knock
on.
again, and before he slams the door in my face, I'm gonna ask him if he's Chesty Sizzle Tits or whatever his name is.
Right off, I think was the
Are you
druid.
chesty?
Is that you're asking about the druid, right?
Yeah.
All right, you knock on the door again. You hear a sigh. God. Opens the door. What?
Are you Sizzle Tits?
Are
I'm
you
assuming
nipple-
by still hits you mean right off.
Whatever the fucking name is.
Are
whatever
you
it is.
Rudolph?
Yes.
Oh, good. We've been
Shuts the
looking
door.
for you. Yes, it shuts the door. All right. I'm gonna open the door forcefully.
Well, when you open the door, he's sitting in a chair. Come in.
Come in.
I'm gonna say hi there.
We're
Listen,
looking for
Rudolph.
you.
Hello.
We want to know about Santa and the other 12 reindeer.
We've been looking for you, whatever his name is.
Interesting.
Well,
Well,
I don't know how many fucking reindeer.
and why would you be looking for me? And this is a very dangerous place to be, by the way. I don't know if you want
We're not afraid, first of all. So you
I
don't need
honestly
to warn
don't
us
know,
it's
so
dangerous
I-
to be here.
I can show you a lot of people that weren't afraid. They're not moving much these days.
I
Yeah.
forgot why.
Regardless,
I
we
came here
seek
looking for something.
information on Cragmaw Castle, and we were told that you may know where that is. Or that actually, we were told if anybody knew where it was, it would be you.
Okay. Well, he says, hang on. Why don't we sit down? Let's get some tea. And let's talk. You guys are looking for Cragmaw Castle. I said, I absolutely know where that is.
Our friend's stuck there and we need to save him.
For what I know of Cragmaw Castle is all I know is goblins and other things, orcs, bugbears like to hang out there these days, and I believe they've taken over. I'll be more than happy to mark it on your map where it's at.
Oh, I would enjoy that, sir.
Yep,
We
I will
would
do
very
that.
much appreciate that.
I'll do that when we get done here.
We've
Just
already
remind
slain
me that you know where
several-
you have
gonna-
achieved where
Bugbear.
Cragmaw Castle is located.
Can I get?
Ah,
Can I give him an apple from that orchard I took one from?
achievement unlocked.
Yeah, you can.
I have this apple. Would you like it, sir?
I'm gonna offer him a glass of my.
Grabs the apple.
my-
Gives it a good, you know, like he's holding a fine wine. You know what I mean?
well, I'm gonna
Does
I'm gonna
like
do,
the sniff test. He does the whole thing.
I'm gonna do one better and offer him a horn full of my hard cider from the orchard.
This is the apple's from that same orchard, right?
Yeah.
Well, he eats the apple and he immediately goes, "Oh yes."
Oh yeah.
What the hell was the guy's name? I forget.
Yeah.
Eldermath.
Little tips.
Darren Eldermath is still growing some fine apples these days. And he sees the cider and grabs it. Thank you. Most kind of you.
Well,
You
you
said
I'm well
the area-
acquainted with
Fine,
Elder
sir.
whatever his name was. Fucking Eldermath.
You
Eldermath.
said it's
Orchid.
a very dangerous area.
Orchard.
What should we be concerned about in the area here?
There's a lot of undead around here.
Why? Where do they
It
come
happened a
from?
long time ago, 30 plus years. There was a volcano that erupted, and the eruption pretty much wiped out a nearby town at the base of the thing, and most of the town folk became undead. And
Was
We're
it a
pushed-
fucking magical volcano?
We live in strange realm, man. I mean,
Well,
you're a walking
Strange-
dragon that throws fire around. Do you want to talk about like weird things?
The missus
kind
will-
sir. 40 years ago, was there an apothecary in this town?
Yeah, I believe there was. Not too far away,
Would you-
actually.
I would love to check it out.
I believe
My
it's
family
civilian.
owns the apothecary, the Blood Fork.
It's not this road, but it's the next road over. Parallel. Well, relatively parallel to this one.
So is it this building?
I mean, he can draw you a crude map and kind of basically tells you it's this building.
Well, thank you,
This
sir.
building.
It was an
Not
herbalist
the-
shop, is what you're looking for, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, there's a sign there, and I have gone in there and grabbed pretty much all the herbs. It's been pretty cleaned. You know, me being a druid and whatnot,
Well-
I'm pretty adept with the natural arts. They did have some rare herbs. Everything that's left in there is mundane stuff that I could care less about and can get easily anywhere.
Awesome.
Well,
Thank
like
you.
I say, I'm a Blood Fork from Neverwinter, and
Ah, I know the
check
Blood
out the
Forks. I've
old-
dealt with them for years. How do you not know my
Oh,
name?
that's awesome. I'm sorry, sir.
Neverwinter, correct?
Of course.
Noble family.
Yes,
La-di-da.
or I spend most of the time guarding, for I'm the second-born son.
Well, it seems like you're not guarding anymore, are you?
No, I'm having fun.
There you go. You found your path.
He's
And
like
for
one of
some
those
reason-
Amish kids that decided at the age 16 to not be Amish anymore.
Rumspringer. Did you say I don't have a thumb?
What?
Ed? What did you
Rumspringer?
say? Yeah,
Rum-
rumspring is what they call that. But what is
Yeah, when you run around, sow your oats.
what did you say, Ed? You said I don't have a thumb when he saw what did you say to him, Ed?
He's not
I don't
talking to you
know.
anymore.
I missed a bunch of
I told him that I'm part of the Blood Fork family, and I'm the second born.
I heard all that,
And-
he said, "Why didn't you know my name?" And you said something about I spent a lot of time gardening, and then he said something
Oh, guarding
guarding.
the city walls.
I heard something about I don't have a thumb.
I don't know. I think maybe we
Anyway,
had that last
sorry.
on
Just
time.
having fun is what he said.
Oh,
yeah,
he
just
said,
having
I'm
fun.
having fun.
Fun. I heard I don't have a thumb. Okay. Now I'm
Well,
having fun.
It's my strange Neverwinter accent.
There we
That's
go.
right. I was having thumb. I don't have a thumb.
I don't have a thumb.
I was like, what is that? What does that mean? How did you lose
Means he
your
doesn't have a thumb, damn it.
I have no nipples and you have no thumb.
Now I'm having fun.
And I have
There
no
you go.
underpants.
Killer Kitty was on it already.
Yeah.
Well, let's go check out the apothecary, and then we'll go to Casmore.
Well-
Does he need any help with the
That's
undead
what I was
here?
gonna say. You
Can
know,
we ask him? Is he alone here? Why is he still
All
here?
right.
There's-
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I obviously, I am a druid, and hang on, let me look this up real quick. He is a member of the Emerald Enclave, is what he tells you, and what that basically is we are a enclave that works to restore and preserve the natural order by keeping the elemental forces of the world in check. We prevent civilization and wilderness from destroying one another, and we help the others survive the perils of the wilds. He does tell you that these goblins that are in the area now, that are inhabiting Cragmaw Castle and all that other stuff, are a threat to that balance. He also tells you that there is a significant threat in this town. There is a small dragon that has taken roost in the tower nearby, and I am very
yeah.
concerned about it.
I'm guessing right here.
I want to make this dragon my pet.
Hang on, I can't see what you're looking at. Yes.
Yeah, gotta be. It's only
Exactly. That's exactly where it is. It's a small. Hang on. Let me make sure I get the color right before I tell you. It is a young green dragon,
Oh, a little
Can I-
tiny dragon.
and
Can I
it
make
has a
him-
name, Venom Fang.
Can I make Venom Fang my pet?
He's claimed the tower, and he passes over this town every once in a while and searches the wood for food.
I want to make him my pet.
Well, he kind of laughs at your hubris.
I have a +1 animal handling.
Well, this is not an animal, sir. This is a dragon. And
Yeah.
if I remember correctly, you are descended from that. You are a half-breed of that. So,
He's gonna look at you like,
yeah. If anything, he'll be taming you.
I'd like to think of it as me being less of a half breed and more of a hybrid.
Well, that's fair. But that doesn't change the fact that there is a young green dragon that had just taken roost in that tower nearby. And
Yep.
I'm not entirely sure. It's been a while, and okay. The danger of this town is the zombies called ash. They're ash zombies. They're like normal zombies except very different. He's gonna warn you about the dangers. What is it? What makes them different is that there was a devastation that happened to Mount Hotenow over 30 years ago. He believes the devastation was magical in nature, and that's why the zombies were created. That's how they were formed. The zombies, however, they're ash zombies, so they're covered in this ash substance, and every time you hit them, there's a cloud of ash that comes off them that is pretty debilitating. So
Real
be
ash
careful.
holes.
Thank you for that
Nothing.
information, kind sir.
That
Yep.
was a funny joke. It was a funny joke.
It was.
It was.
Didn't go anywhere. Didn't go
Poor
anywhere.
timing, though.
So, guys, do we
Timing.
want to be very sneaky and try and get over to that alchemist place and then get the hell out of here? We've got the information we wanted about the castle.
No,
Yep.
I
He
want to
doesn't
make the
want us
damn
to
dragon my pet.
That ain't gonna happen.
dude,
No.
that dragon probably has more hit points than all five.
Where there is a
And-
will,
He
there
does
is a
see you
way.
guys like, I mean,
They're smarter.
he is a young dragon. It's not like if anything was going to take it out, it'd be time to take it out now.
Yeah.
I clearly can't do this by myself.
Is he willing to help us?
I can certainly aid in the battle.
Well, and we still have that
Boy.
that buried treasure to look for.
Yep.
Unless we missed that, and I missed that while I was out.
Nope.
Once
It's in the alchemist
Okay.
shop over there.
We have undead to deal with somewhere. We should
Well, it
deal
just
with
says
them.
be careful of the buildings around here. If you're going to go searching the buildings, there is definitely a lot of zombies. Or the other problem is these blights. They're plant monsters. Basically, they're twigs that seem to be somehow animated and come to life.
So we
hang
don't
on.
want to sneak through the undergrowth.
Be
Wait,
careful.
keep going. I'm just gonna take.
They're
a
very
second.
hard to discern from the undergrowth and whatever. Just saying, the town is dangerous. That's why I put the sign up to dissuade people from coming here and getting themselves killed. And
Well,
every
if
so
it's
often,
if it's so
people
dangerous-
disregard the signs.
If it's so dangerous, why are you here?
Well, I come here every once in a while to make sure that things aren't getting out of control, and I can kind of keep check on things. But now that there's a green dragon, a young one,
Ed's
just
turned
took
into
roost
a
in
cat.
town.
Ed's transformed.
So it's making it very hard to.
Crikey, Ed is
For me-
turned into a cat.
Well,
Xanadu?
probably to
He-
his
Yo,
advantage.
what are you thinking, Xanadu?
I don't know. I think maybe we need to.
There we go.
I don't
So
know.
he tells
We
you,
really need to
The
think
here is where he believes the dragon is roosting. Here
We
is
really
where
need to
the
think about this.
apothecary shop was.
green dragon thing because
Well, he
This
would certainly like help if you think you're able enough to take on a green dragon. He will greatly
are we?
appreciate it and will be in your debt.
Look, I made one of these plant creatures last week.
is that
in play.
that looks like
Nice.
a flaccid penis.
Except it's hard to see because the green screen's wiping it out.
Oh man.
I'm guessing it's green.
Yeah. But look, it has like this flower head.
Yeah, the head's definitely cool. It looks creepy as hell.
It looks like something else.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's because your mind is there.
Yup.
Now I don't know where to put it. But it's a stem of a plant, see?
Better than the. It's better than the stalactite video.
Are we gonna try to get this?
So he asked you guys why you want to know where Cragmaw Castle is, by the way. What does it have to do? I mean, just goblins there. I mean, yes, it's a threat. It should be dealt with. But what does it mean to you? What do you care?
We gotta
We
save,
get to level
gotta
up
save
after
our-
we find it.
we've got to
What to
save
we
our
think-
friend Jim Cutter.
Goblins kidnapped a dwarf and might be holding him there.
Rockseeker?
Yes,
Rockseeker.
Dungeon Rockseeker.
Oh
We
no.
have to protect him.
I knew who that is, and I know his brothers too.
Yeah.
Well, we
They're
were hired
also
by
like-
his brothers to find him.
This is not good.
Correct.
That means the entrance to the cave might be discovered.
What cave?
You know where the cave is?
What cave?
Oh, Whip, that might be the
Well-
smartest thing ever.
Let's go save Rockseeker
I think-
first.
What cave?
What-
Whip?
What do you know about the cave?
Yeah,
No, he
what-
directly
are you-
turns to Whip and says, "What cave are you talking about?"
the same cave you're talking about.
The Wave Echo Cave. I know
Way
exactly where it
back
is.
That cavey cave. That cave.
You should tell me where it's at, and I'll show
Maybe
you.
you should kill the green dragon, and I'll tell you where it's at.
Oh man!
Oh. Oh boy,
I'm
so
a-
we got to kill a green dragon or save
I'm
our
gonna-
buddy.
Can I roll an intimidation?
I will.
Can't
I
just
am very
roll
distressed
or
that
something?
the Rockseeker was taken by the goblins, and that does put the Wave Echo Cave entrance in jeopardy if it's not already, which means it might already, which doesn't change my position at all.
What's the level of importance here, sir? Should we save our friend or help you with this dragon first?
I think a dragon's a great threat in this area, especially to the town of Phandalin, to the town of Neverwinter, to anything in between.
Let's nuke this dragon. I want to make the.
I do know where the entrance to Wave Echo Cave is. I do know where Cragmaw Castle is. I'm more than willing to tell you where that is, but I'm not telling you where that cave is unless you prove to me you're worthy.
Well,
Let's kill
all
the
right.
fucking dragon.
And there is a
Mhm.
young green
Right.
dragon here that needs to be dealt with.
That makes it pretty clear that that's what we need, because we need that information, and if that's his price, we need to go kill this dragon.
Well, before we kill the
What?
dragon, should we go get the little chest, or is that just that's really nothing, right? It's
What
just
chest?
It was an.
or whatever. it was
Oh,
like-
you're talking about what's yeah. I mean, you can do that for yeah.
It was just an emerald necklace and something else.
Well, it
Yes,
wouldn't be that
yeah.
very hard to go over there to get to that. Let's put it that way.
All right, let's go get it.
All right.
Well, yeah. I mean, once you talk to Ryloth,
Rudolph.
Ryloth. I wish I could remember names more than 3 seconds, man. It
Right.
would be nice. I have this problem in real life too, and everybody I meet with, I'm like, "Yo, I'm just gonna forget your name in about 5 minutes, so don't feel bad."
A trick to that is every time you address them, call them by their name.
Yeah, I also try to do some like weird like if their name is something like
Like association.
Bob, be like Bob the Knob or whatever.
Yeah. Word
Best thing to
It
do.
usually sticks in my mind if I make fun of them in my head. I know, whatever.
It's oftentimes the best.
I do
way to
that. I do that. You know, I do that to everything.
Yep.
Do this to my dog.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're going to the apothecary, retrieving the family heirloom shit.
Okay. The herbalist shop. The ruined shop is cluttered with sagging storage shelves and broken furniture. Shards of glass and pieces of pottery glint in the weeds and rubble. What does it say? Oh yeah, weeds and rubble.
Did
Weeds and
did,
rubble.
did Rudolph
So you guys are
contain the
here.
undead in some of the buildings, or are they roaming the town still?
He hasn't really searched much, and you know, it's kind of like undead are one of those things that sometimes they just come back.
No.
And the blight monsters, he's not really sure what makes them. It's probably something to do with whatever came down off that mountain 30 years ago is probably still lingering in this town. Blight monsters and undead zombies.
What are blight monsters?
That's what he calls them. It's basically like animated
Little-
stick twig dudes, tree plant guys that come to life and attack.
That's
Oh,
what I just showed you.
It's very hard to see. Yeah. Basically.
I didn't see shit.
Ed pulled that out of his pocket and the druid like killed it. Die.
Die.
Die, blight monster.
created-
die.
They're created by when a wizard misses with its spell and hits a plant.
There you go.
Oh,
It brings
Drogo
the
should
plant
know
to
a lot
life.
about that.
I don't miss with my.
Yeah, okay.
But they move incredibly slow.
All right, so you're in the herbalist
ambush.
shop. What are you doing?
We're looking for the treasure.
All the reagents and concoctions have long been since ruined. The books are unreadable and rotten, dry rotted, whatever, molded over. From what the old woodcarver widow told you, there is a wooden case or a shelf that had a hidden compartment in it, and it doesn't take you very long to discover it. It's beneath some storage shelves. You can find it.
Okay.
In it contains a gold necklace, the fine emerald pendant, worth 200 gold, and a statue of a jade goldfish.
Whoa.
Ooh.
I like goldfish.
We
Yeah,
could probably use one of those two items to lure the banshee out again at a later
You might
time.
like the perfume
I'm
too.
assuming you're gathering the item.
Yes,
Items.
we're taking.
Why don't
the
you cast
item.
check to see if any of it's magic?
All right.
Casting detect.
Yes.
The jade goldfish is magic.
It is magical.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Mmm.
Mm. Picking it up.
Yeah.
What's a TPK? A TPK is total party kill. Yep. Try to avoid that.
Oh, we're all dead. Nice.
No. That's what TPK means. But yes, whoever, are you gathering the jade goldfish and the necklace?
Yes.
All right, who's touching it?
I'll
Uh,
touch the fish. I don't care.
Hold
All right,
on,
Ed,
wait,
you
wait,
touch
wait.
the fish, and immediately when you touch it, it starts spouting out the weather report that you just gave for the
Right.
next 3 days.
I'm gonna take it from Ed, and I'm gonna cast Identify on it, which
Okay.
casting time is 1 minute. But you choose an object that you must touch throughout the casting of the spell. If it is magic item or other magic endued
Well-
objects, you learn its properties and how to use them whether
This
it
is a magic
requires
item I created on the spot today, and it is a
attunement or
jade
not. Blah,
goldfish,
blah, 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 blah.
and it gives you the 3-day forecast.
Nice,
Okay.
That's awesome.
dude. Never mind.
What?
It's perfect because I have a weather station. I have about 250 meteorology books. And then
Perfect.
the fish stuff. I mean, that you just made something that in real life would have been like, the ultimate gift for me.
Perfect. There you go.
If you guys didn't know this, Rico is a cloud nerd.
Cloud nerd.
Yes. big
Yo.
time.
What
Well,
do you know
Rico,
about the Mamadas, man? Those are the clouds, baby.
the booby
Yeah.
clouds.
The Mamadas.
Well, Rico, if you want to do the 3-day weather report every time, it's all right.
No. I'm just was saying in real life that would have been, All right.
Well, now you
so
know.
we got now. Did they ask us to look for that, or was it
No.
just the necklace?
That was a reward.
They
The
didn't
necklace
ask
was
us
the
to
reward.
look
She
for it.
told you
It
you can
was a
keep the
reward.
necklace. She's never coming back for this. She just knew it was here, and you saved her life in the cave, so she was willing to tell you it was here
Oh, that's right. Okay. I
as a
forgot.
reward. Like, she didn't have anything to give you other than information where you could get some money.
Okay.
So, yes, you successfully recovered the
I would
necklace.
I would like to give Rico the jade fish that spouts the weather forecast.
That's fine.
We just put it in with the, who's ever keeping
Yeah,
all
party.
the stuff.
Yeah, whatever.
party,
The party
Treasure.
treasury.
party treasure. That is a cool thing. We are scattered all over the map, though.
Yeah, well, I'm assuming you're all at that apothecary.
Yeah, I forgot to move. I'm sorry.
No, it's cool. But this would probably be, if you guys are, the next step is to go to the dragon.
Yeah, good place.
Would
quit.
probably be a good
Yep.
place to break for the evening. It's been 2.5 hours.
So should we move up to the
well-
dragon area?
Yeah. Which is
Or
yeah,
can we
Why don't we want to go all the way up
sleep?
there, right?
I mean, there's
Don't
really
wanna-
nothing on the pass to get anybody anywhere. It's not gonna hurt anybody to get there.
Okay.
If we stay on the path, the plants probably can't attack us because they're slow.
Could we
Yeah, that's what
come down
the druid will tell you. He said the roads are pretty safe. It's when you go into the buildings that things get kind of sketchy because he hasn't been in every building, and sometimes the buildings he has been in, he's been in more than once, and things have attacked him more than once. So
I don't like how
stay out of the buildings.
I don't like how
Or
closed
Patty's
up it
house
is.
is filled with them.
You don't like what?
How closed? I mean, it's a dragon, and it's not like a ton of area.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
let me
I-
give you a little description on this building here, and that might help.
Let's do that.
The top of the hill stands a round tower with a cottage attached. Both are in good condition, although half of the tower's roof is gone, so it's open to the sky. A door leads into the cottage, and several arrow slit windows are visible in the tower. Can't help but notice an eerie quiet in the area and a strange, acrid smell in the air. The corpses of 2 hideous giant spiders are sprawled near the edge of the pathway, apparently dragged there. Their bloated bodies are puckered and blistered and appear to have been mauled by a large animal. So there's 2 giant spiders that are dead that have been mauled,
Puckered.
rotting in the sun, and a tower and a cottage. Well, the tower's attached to the cottage, and the tower's roof is gone.
I wonder why the roof is gone. Probably because there's a young green dragon in the building.
Or maybe the young green dragon came by and saw, hey, look, a tower with no roof. Looks like a good place to hang out.
Looks like a great roost.
Exactly. Oh, a bunch of undead. What does that matter to me? I'm a dragon. Some twig dudes? Yeah, good luck.
Can I go up to the tower and go? Pss, 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 pss.
Well, your wizard goes into the tower, makes a bunch of piss noises, and then you hear nothing ever again from the wizard.
This is all over the place.
Kitty, 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 kitty. Pss, 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 pss.
Yeah, but we'll leave it there.
Yeah.
And we'll pick this up next week.
Cool.
Same bat time. Same bat channel.
Awesome.
Cool.
Thanks, everyone. It's
Yeah,
great.
thanks everyone for being here. Good times. What did I just... I don't know how I do this. Sometimes I open up the stupid calendar and I can't get out of it. All right, anyway.
Mhm.
The druid is with us too, right?
The druid's back at the town, back at his thing, but if, you know, if
We
next
gotta
week he
figure out-
feels you might need it, he'll show up and see if
He
you
said
made
he
it
would
there.
help us.